He had a fucking body, like a rubber body.
Oh, he was buff?
Yes,
I
bro.
seen that. I did see that, bro. I did, bro. That shit was hella funny. Naughty.
Live on Instagram too. So I'll try to keep up with that.
With a bloody podcast.
Naughty.
Bloody.
It's the Wi-Fi here, Bryce.
It's a bottle. It's a bottle in a bottle.
I swear I gotta write it down.
Is it Flum Bridge setup?
No, it's just say Nacho Taco Tuesday. Taco Tuesday. Let me see the computer out. What's good, everybody?
Bro, all Spanish
We
food
are
ain't
live.
the same, bro. This nigga said nacho.
No, Taco Tuesday.
What? this nigga wildin'.
The password is what? I mean, what?
Oh.
Come on, man. It's a method to the madness. What's good, everybody? I think we are live. Are we live, y'all?
Yes.
Yep. Just clicked in for me. Did y'all see that video?
What's good?
I could be late, but did y'all see that whole video?
What up,
from
chat?
the,
Y'all know what
elevator
time it
shit?
is. Live chat. We gotta let everybody know we live. You got an interesting show tonight. Interesting show.
It's gonna be hilarious.
Ooh, man. It's been a lot going on this week. More so like in the last 3-4 days. Honestly, it's been getting crazy out here. Real quick, we got J. Delgado in the house. Come on, man. Salute. Slight clap for my man.
What's happening?
We got
What's
Al
up?
Banger in the building. Callie Banks.
In the building.
Oh, what a feeling.
We got Stony Starks in the house, man.
Cracking, y'all.
Apparently the most popular nickname. And we got Bryce Wayne in the building. What's good, everybody? What's happening? What's happening? And we are
So
also live on Instagram
So
right
that's
now.
topping the Him Ranger.
Stony Starks? Him Ranger is Him Ranger.
I ain't gonna lie, cause that one was.
I don't use it
cold.
all the time.
That one, I ain't even gonna lie to you. That one was cold.
I don't
nigga.
use Him Ranger all the time. But I'm mostly Bryce Wayne. But Stony Starks is definitely better than Bryce Wayne. What was some money bags?
I was about to say Moneybags is pretty good too,
Yeah,
bro.
come on. I mean,
And Al has a plethora of nicknames.
He's a unlimited Al.
Let's not get
Al
him started.
unlimited.
Unlimited.
He got tons of nicknames. Boy.
Alumni.
Alka-Seltzer.
Aluminum.
Al
I was just about
Dente
to
was
say
the cleanest. Al Dente to me
Hold
was
on.
the cleanest one, bro.
Al Dente. That's Al Pacino.
Jose, I went to my mom's house today. I went in the back room. The last place we premiered our Mr. Fry project.
Mm-hmm.
I found a stack of DVDs.
Oh my
Blank
god.
DVDs.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Did you go through them?
I went through them.
Oh
You
man.
got some heat on there?
I didn't find it.
This nigga, bro. What is
Bro,
your
I
problem?
know it's cold.
I wanted
do
to,
that.
I wanted to call you. I wanted to call you because I wanted you to
This nigga out of
come off-
pocket.
Look, I had 2 PlayStation 3s, right? It was a stack of DVDs, untitled, nothing on them, and 2 PlayStation 3s. I had 1 power cord. I plugged in both of the PlayStation 3s and hit eject on both of them. One came out, Bridesmaids. I'm like, what the fuck? Bridesmaids? That's so random. I'm like, please, God.
Other one.
This other
Booty Talk 10.
Hey, I was low key scared playing all of them. Cause I'm over in the, I'm on a big TV trying to see it. I'm like, one of these got to be it.
Yeah.
There is one of the DVDs that did not play, but I remember it playing. I mean, the DVD that we made, it didn't. It always played. It didn't have a problem. Well, it was one DVD that just wouldn't play, but it was like there's like at least 50 DVDs, and I would have to. I just was discouraged, but I would go through all of them and see what's inside of the boxes because if they got any extra.
Got to.
But I was juiced, bro. I thought I found it.
You know, it's funny you say that because like maybe 3 or 4 days ago, I found a stack of CDs, and I found the lyrical lock in there.
Oh yeah, you told me about that. You told me about that.
Yeah, okay, because man, that shit was. I was like, okay,
These niggas talking in these prehistoric terms.
yeah.
For y'all who
What
don't
year
know what
did y'all
DVDs are.
Shit, 07.
And he said, and that's
Mark
hella funny because
DVDs.
he got 07 Film Festival up.
Yeah, you was
So he for surely has some of y'all footage.
He got to.
But didn't we do that at 06? Did we do that like junior year?
Oh, was it?
I think so. That's why I'm like,
We didn't do that in our senior year. We had Mr. Young, nigga. Did we?
Yeah, Mr. Young senior year.
I know. I thought.
Mr. Young, it was American history. What you
I
talking
know. I'm
about?
saying. I think I remember having that during the same. Didn't we? I remember we had that class that year, bro. We was able to cat off hella hard because we was seniors. We was wilding. We didn't have to go to class when we was recording.
I love
Yeah,
it.
man, that's.
I'm telling you, bro.
I gotta go back because I know
class.
if I'm not mistaken, I think that lyrical like shit was 06 too. But that's what kind of got me. I'm like, damn, I did movies and the album, produced the whole album in 1 year.
Niggas was,
feel me? You feel me?
niggas was hella active.
Niggas was
That was for
active
sure.
at that time.
We had recorded a mockumentary when we was in high school, and it was like lightning in a bottle. I mean, y'all have to see it to understand, but basically, me and Jose were playing drug lords that was in high school, but had like a camera crew following us around. So we was like, we was the office before the office.
Yeah.
Bro, while I just went to the Sway Gang group chat, look what this nigga Aaron posted. What?
Uh-oh.
Why is this nigga such a cat, bro? You just posted that, nigga.
Oh, the before and after.
Before and after is crazy. Who is
I
that?
don't know, man, but it's not bad though, man.
It's not
old.
bad.
That's
It's
old.
crazy.
I know you're talking about. That's old. It's an old pic. I think.
No, he posted. Oh, November 20. Oh, like last year. Yeah.
This nigga
But still.
Golly. I do remember him doing that, though, because nobody said nothing.
I did. I put laughing emojis.
Oh, okay. All right.
Like 6 days later.
What are you? Or is it a text or? What the fuck? This a text message group chat or this the I? Oh, it went off.
Oh, shit.
Or there's an IG group chat.
Nah, that's the group chat, like iPhone, whatever.
Oh, man.
That's man, classic
Good times.
times, man. Yeah.
This nigga Jose said before and after. You seen it?
I haven't seen it
yeah.
since last year. I seen it when it happened.
Is that somebody that we know?
Nah, it's not. Nobody.
Anyways, I'm about to put we live in that.
All right.
That's the only reason I even went to this.
All right, chat. Today we got the Diddy trial part 2. We talked about it a little bit last week, but it has got way more entertaining within that time. We got some news regarding your boy Tory Lanez that is unfortunate. It might be some good and bad news for Tory Lanez, so we're going to see. We got some new movie trailers we're going to talk about. And if I can, I will try to put together a little cinema versus at the end. But without further ado, we might as well just get into it. We're a little late. Sorry about that. But yeah, let's get into it. First things first. Y'all want to talk about these movie trailers first, and then we get into the nitty gritty?
Yeah, because this gonna be quick.
Yeah. So the first trailer we watched the new Ironheart TV series. This is executive produced by Ryan Coogler, and this is gonna be Riri Williams as Ironheart, her first TV show. Her first appearance was in Wakanda Forever. Black Panther Part 2.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, now she's getting her own show. She is from the comics, and there is some controversy surrounding the trailer already. How you guys feel about the trailer, though? Initial thoughts?
Decent.
It's cool.
They're good.
You liked it?
So
Yeah.
far, so good.
I thought it was cool because I thought it was a movie. When I found out it was a show, I was like, okay.
It had that movie type feel to it.
Yeah.
It didn't feel like a TV show,
Yeah.
but
High quality
because it
TV
was
show.
short. It wasn't even a long trailer. It was real short, but they did show a lot of shit in there. I don't know. I guess I do like that trope where there's like a smart character that gets hired by another smart character, and they have to solve they get invited somewhere, but it's really a trap, but it's not really a trap. They want to see if they can like outsmart their way out of it, and they end up doing something completely off the books and getting out, like how she got out of the exit.
That was like that one movie.
They do it a lot.
About the MacGyver.
What's the movie with? I think it was Jen Ortega. She was in that. Remember, it was a whole bunch of the escape room. They did, and then how they started off the second one, where they put all the smart. You didn't see that's the one with Jen Ortega, isn't it?
Is she in the second one?
Yeah.
Because the first one I know she wasn't in the first one.
They linked all of them up and had them like solve different shit to be able to make it to.
Okay, so everybody was smart in there or whatever.
Pretty much, yeah.
All right. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It looked cool. I didn't follow Ironheart in the comic books. I know she's she's in there, and she like pretty much takes up the mantle of Tony Stark. She makes her own Stark Tech, and her suit is cool. It ain't super crazy.
Yeah,
I'm more concerned about the story. Really,
I feel like they kind of like did the same thing with the first Iron Man. How he had that like silver suit when he was in the cave when he built it.
Yeah,
I feel like it's just the first prototype. You feel me? And it's gonna be like
she had a decent because she.
Yeah, I feel
pretty
like
much did that in Wakanda Forever because she had like a makeshift suit, but then she started working with Shuri and she got a turned up ass suit. Mm-hmm. That was at the end of that. Mm-hmm. Right. So it's like she's starting from scratch again,
right?
Trying to do it by herself, but that suit looked cool. I think it looked better than the one from the movie.
Decent. It's decent.
Yeah, I think it looked better than the one from the movie.
Yeah. Wait, so if she got to start over, do you think that it's a completely different storyline? They're gonna run the same storyline.
It's gonna run the same. They showed clips of Black Panther in there, so it's gonna be based on something. Must have happened where she had to get that suit back because I don't know. We'll see. But I'm more, like I said, I'm more concerned about the story. I'll judge it off that. For now, it looked cool. I ain't gonna hate on it or whatever. But just because it's a black character doesn't make it good. I'm always gonna say that. You know what I'm saying? I'm always gonna judge it by how the story is being told.
But the people involved though.
Right,
gives you faith.
Yeah. So I mean, even though he's executive producer, I don't know who's directing this. I don't know.
It's a show, so it could be like different.
Yeah, and like I said, it can be different writers messing with this. So I don't know. We'll see. But thumbs up, thumbs down.
I'll give it a gander.
Yeah,
give it a gander.
He said a gander.
All right, and we got
he a cat.
The Superman trailer.
I give it a
This
gander.
is the official trailer because they dropped like a teaser trailer maybe a few months ago, and they had like a special.
How do you feel about it?
I honestly really like this trailer. It's completely different from what Zack Snyder did as far as having more of like a grounded, more dark version of Superman. But this is how he's supposed to be. So I was actually looking forward to an actual trailer to see how he speaks, his mannerisms, and how he is. And I think this perfectly encapsulates Clark Kent. You know what I'm saying? Hopeful.
Will this be part of the, my bad? Will this be part of the DCU?
Yeah, it's official.
So it's like a reboot.
Yeah, all the Zack Snyder stuff
is new.
So that's what I'm saying. They're gonna come with a whole new
everybody.
That's why I'm glad they just dove straight into it, bro. We don't need all like just how they did with the Batman. Yeah, just like bro, I don't need to know this nigga like he came from. We know, bro. Yeah. Like you feel me? They got the dog. You feel me? They got Crypto.
Yeah, Crypto's in this. That's
like
tight.
You feel me? That's clean, bro.
So like, what you seeing so far is it pretty comic book accurate?
Yeah, for sure. A lot of people don't know, but in his Fortress of Solitude, he has like robots from Krypton that work for him, and like they have him in there. That's hella comic book accurate. You know what I'm saying? Crypto.
I don't even.
I know about Crypto from the comic.
I don't know.
Like,
we needed the underwear on the outside, but
cartoon experiences.
I know, but I'm just.
That's classic. It works. I like it. I like the suit. I actually like the suit. And I like that they showed him being vulnerable. Like this trailer shows him like actually having to like he lightweight getting whooped a little bit.
Not
he not untouchable. Zack Snyder that Superman was untouchable.
They couldn't.
Nobody was fucking.
He couldn't even be in the movie. They had to kill this nigga. Like, all right, he gonna just be out of the movie for hella long. Then we gonna bring him back because
the end he destroyed this nigga, bro. My god,
they had no shot. That nigga was moving. He was smiling and shit.
Hit him with the Peter Parker. That shit was crazy.
Nigga, Steppenwolf.
I think I like it more because they show how vulnerable he is. And like it's a more human element to that. You know what I mean? So you can make a bigger connection. And I'm interested to see how they are able to have all these other characters in here. You got Hawk Girls in there.
That wasn't
terrific.
That wasn't Hawkman.
No, that was Hawk Girl.
Okay,
Green Lantern.
Green Lantern. It's Guy Gardner.
Yeah.
So
what's bro name? The black bro. He's playing
Mr. Terrific.
Yeah, I used to say that.
Yeah.
I don't even know who that is.
He's like another smart person. Like you can say because he used his technology to do shit. So he like Tony Stark a little bit. Just a little bit. Because he all his technology got a T on it. He got drones, all types of shit. But he dumbass smart.
Oh, see, I'm thinking about bruh behind Batman.
Oh, that's Red Tornado.
Okay.
Yeah, no, Mr. Terrific is
he up there?
Do I see him? I don't see him up there actually.
Because when you said a T on everything, I thought about.
He got a T on his face.
I thought about.
Top left. I can't see. It might be. Al, you see him? Is it a T? Oh, Jose Cat. Never mind. This
nigga picked a random placement.
But yeah, like I said,
on my top left.
I think it's gonna be good though. But I you know what I'm saying, it's James Gunn too. This is Mr. Guardians of the Galaxy. You know what I mean? He kills it with that. I like what he executive produced Brightburn, the evil Superman kid.
Wasn't there supposed to be another like spinoff of an evil superhero coming?
Yeah, but they just didn't do it.
Who was it supposed to be? My bad.
They had a Aquaman type person in it that was turning up too. It was like, and they had a couple.
Yeah, they had a couple. Like, at the end, they showed like a whole Justice League type, where it was like all evil Justice League.
Yeah.
That was supposed to roll out.
Yeah.
But they
showed like cameos at the end, but they didn't. They canned it.
Why that shit? I was about to say that shit would have been. Brightburn was clean, bro.
That could have been. I wish that was like
that was like movie. Superman / Dragon Ball Z, how Goku was supposed to be.
Yeah,
Goku was supposed to be.
And the way they shot it was perfect, man.
Brightburn was
fast, destructive.
He was murderous.
Yeah, it was bad, bro.
Murderous.
That's exactly how that go down, man. If you grab somebody like that. Yeah. He grabbed somebody through the house, bro. Oh my god, it had splinters all through that shit. I'm like, whoo.
Bro, when he dropped bro in the truck and he just jaw cracked, I was like, oh lord, this nigga
touched that blood and drew his little symbol. That was fire. That whole movie was fire.
That was
check out Brightburn if you get a chance.
Yeah, but I mean the beginning of the trailer. Get back to the trailer. The beginning of the trailer, I appreciate how they like had him arguing with Lois. You feel me? And then like them getting into a little lightweight argument. He like, bitch, I'm trying to save the world. Yeah. She like try to get on this nigga. I'm like, I never was like much of a Lois fan.
She challenges him.
Yeah. I just can't like, cause it's like
go ahead, my bad.
No, go ahead.
No, what I was gonna say, what I never understood about that was like, it seemed like he didn't really try to protect who she was. Like, bro, you like flying up kissing this lady in the middle of like Times Square, basically like. That's an easy target, like, you know what I'm saying? I can't get him. Let me just go ahead and snatch her real quick.
You gotta be a crash out to do that.
Yeah, for sure.
Only way you gonna do that is crashing out.
Hey, was it like a TV show or something where Lois got powers one time? Wasn't it a TV? I swear to God.
Smallville.
I'm about to say, wasn't that Smallville?
Bruh, and then they was like fucking shit. It was wilder than that shit.
Beathers said Brightburn walk so the boys can run. That's facts, right? What's up, Beathers? That's
Beathers in there? Yeah. Wow, D Beathers.
What's happening? Santana, what's happening? Beathers, what's happening?
Oh shit, I'm turning my shit down. I got the
Beathers.
Rookie move.
Special guest appearance. Like the right ranger in this bitch.
Come on now. Shout out to that guy.
All right, Beathers. All right, y'all ready to get into this craziness?
Yeah, kicking off first.
We're gonna kick it off. Let's kick it off. Well, you know what? We're gonna kick it off with Tory Lanez first.
Yeah,
let's get Tory Lanez out of there. All right, so
which part are we starting off with?
We'll start off with him being stabbed. So he was. Well, you want to go ahead, Zach? Let you take it.
Let's give some context.
Well, I heard that man was stabbed like 14 to 17 times. Like couple in the front, his back, his side. They were saying he got hit on the face.
Did you see the nigga who stabbed him?
He's like a cartel dude.
Mexican nigga. This nigga look crazy.
And so I'm just like, it's crazy because
why you beefing with this nigga?
But that's what
he said, that he'll fuck his wife. He said his wife will fuck a black dude. Tory Lanez said something. Apparently, this is alleged. He said the dude wife came through. He was like, oh, she was looking at me. She'll fuck me. And that's where it probably went left.
And then I'm wondering, like, because you know he be posting pictures of him in jail with like hella niggas. It's like.
He got swole.
I'm like, where was these niggas when you was getting like diced up, like, and unless bruh's like really part of that goon squad, and they like, yeah, we don't want no, he ain't our commissary ain't getting that big. Like,
I don't know how true it is. They said bruh in jail for life for 2nd-degree murder and said he killed a 13-year-old girl.
Well, see, he should have been fucked up off the rip. Yeah. Like, how his hands still even work? Like,
right.
I thought they usually do niggas in like that.
That's what everybody was saying. Like, well, I thought like, and apparently he was the PDF too.
Well, if you don't know for a fact, it's a reason why he's still around. Is he for sure Mexican, right?
Yeah, I seen
he might be clicked up. Like, he might know some people.
But still, even them, they don't play that shit.
Depending on what happened, though, we don't know for a fact. If that's what happened.
Yeah, I don't know for sure.
I'm not, even if we take the PDF file out of it, typically they moral code is you leave kids alone.
Yeah,
so that's why I'm like, that's still a little iffy.
It definitely be getting stretched in there because you knock somebody down from a big dog opposite side, but you know what I'm saying, they significant other, they take a big L. You know what I'm saying? Somebody else would say if he knocked somebody down, that girl, but somebody on the opposite side did the exact same thing to them, so it's just a get back. You know what I mean? So we don't know any details. But other than that, let's get to it. Tory Lanez, what happened?
Yeah, man got diced up, man, and that's just like you were saying, that could be a blessing in disguise because they could end up either sending him to somewhere that's a little bit safer or releasing him, especially after that shit with Kelsey.
Real quick, he is in stable condition. He talking and everything, so.
They said both of his lungs collapsed.
Yeah, but he good though.
I know, but still,
that's still crazy. That's still crazy. Yeah, because he got stabbed in the neck and a little bit in the head too. Yeah. He stabbed him everywhere. But you know how them shakes be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean it's a homemade knife.
Yeah. So, after so many pokes, it's gonna get a little dull.
Right.
And then what is the coincidence that happened after Meg the Stallion came up with that whole thing to like, what was it, to try to keep him in there? She came out speaking on something, saying she don't want him to get released.
Did she?
Yeah.
I didn't hear about that.
That was on I thought I sent it to the group chat. But
how long is he down for?
10
years, I think. But so recently, as of I think today, it came out that what's her name? Kelsey?
Yep, Kelsey.
The other girl that was in the car during all this whole shooting situation, her driver / bodyguard was present, and I guess he saw the whole thing go down. And from his perspective, she shot the gun 3 times. And Tory Lanez grabbed her arm to shake the gun out of her hand. She drops the gun, and it goes off 2 more times. So, according to him, Tory Lanez never even touched the gun. She was the only one that let off. And I guess they didn't check DNA for any other passengers inside. They just checked DNA for him.
But they checked for GSR, and he had none, and Kelsey did. That's why from the get-go, I'm like, oh, this is fabricated, because if you shoot, you're gonna have GSR on you, like
But if he is next to her, why she also, you know what I'm saying?
But he didn't have no GSR on him. That's what I'm saying. Right. And I only know that because going to the range, when you leaving out the range and in the bathroom, it says this soap will help remove GSR because you just sitting there like this. Like if it's in your hand and you shooting, that shit is coming back, especially with the way that the slide goes. It's coming straight back on you. Yeah. Like, you know, if it's coming, it'd be different if it's shot to the sides, or you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
But that's why I thought that shit was a little iffy from the get-go. I'm like, bro, they have no GSR on him. Like,
I mean, I think this all comes down to Tory Lanez not wanting to snitch. It's like, bro, I get it, but nigga, you in jail for 10 years now. Like,
but he probably
I think he was banking on this happening. Maybe.
I didn't think. I think he think the bodyguard was gonna come forward sooner. I don't think
somebody was gonna say
something. He didn't feel like he was gonna get convicted.
It sounded like it was more witnesses too. It wasn't just the bodyguard.
Man. Hey man.
Yeah,
I'm telling.
Off the rip.
He's telling.
I'm telling, nigga. What the fuck? I'm not about to go to jail, nigga. That's out for some shit I didn't do. Fuck all that. Nigga, I don't give a fuck what y'all talking about. Street rules. That nigga not even from America. That nigga from Canada. Nigga, I would have instantly pulled that card out. Nigga, I'm from Canada.
Hey,
nigga, she
my
did.
name is Daystar.
Oh God, yeah, what the fuck? I'm not going to jail, nigga.
I feel it. I feel you, but I think this will look better on him since he didn't say nothing. And if this comes out and they do more research on this and they let him out and it was her that did it, it's only gonna look. It's gonna make him look so much better.
Bro. And it is,
but damn, but look what you
I'm
had
pretty
to go
sure.
through.
But remember, mind you, he didn't. So mind you, you're innocent, right? And you know what happened. You know people saw what happened. So at this, you know, you kind of like expecting like, I'm good.
Yeah,
your lawyers.
He didn't think he was gonna get convicted.
But yeah, exactly.
He didn't think that the whole New York police or the police department is LA or New York.
I think it was LA.
Yeah.
He didn't think the whole police department was gonna be against this nigga. He didn't think Jay-Z was gonna be against this nigga.
It was the way. Yeah, it was the way
too many niggas against
the way they spun it for sure. The way, I mean, like I said, this is all alleged, so we don't know. But the way it was spent, it definitely made it seem like he did that shit because he had Rick Ross tripping on him too.
Everybody was tripping on you, talking about, man, fuck. Even I ain't gonna lie, nigga, I was against that nigga too. Cause I'm like, nigga, you shot a woman. I mean, I didn't go into the case and shit.
No, I know what you mean.
But
I get
I'm
what
like,
you're saying.
nigga,
It definitely seemed fishy.
Yeah, to me, that's the only reason why like I wasn't leaning towards being against him, because it just shit wasn't at putting my own putting the puzzle pieces together, making my own picture from it. Shit wasn't like, it was no fluidity to the story. Like it was this and that, and then the jealousy you heard about. I'm like, that sound like some female shit to me. I'm like, that low key sound like she was jealous. The two partners got into it.
I didn't get into it. I just I just read the headline like Tory Lanez shot. I'm like,
he hit both of them.
Huh? After I like dove into it, I'm like, oh yeah.
And apparently they didn't find that out until
that car ride.
That car ride that night after they was leaving
Kylie Jenner.
Because one of them got jealous. He was like pushing up on Kylie.
Yeah, so it started from the house, bro. He was getting too many.
He was getting the bitches.
Tory
was knocking them bitches down during COVID.
Look, man, I don't know,
COVID lit.
But not so I mean, Meg's career kind of ain't been the same since all this shit happened.
She's doing fine. She's
actually doing pretty good.
No, I'm not. But I mean, as far as like,
and she independent.
I'm not disagreeing on that, but I'm just saying like it seems like Tory's last album from jail did more numbers than her last project that dropped. Yeah, she's on tour because she's out, but I'm just saying it's like, do you think once all this comes out and it like is revealed that he didn't shoot her and she kept saying he did, is that gonna tarnish her even more?
Possible.
Yeah, I think so.
It's highly possible.
So.
Because remember the dude,
and she lied like that.
Because remember the dude she was with at the time, they ended up breaking up because he asked her like, "Did y'all sleep together?" She was like, "Oh no, I never touched him." Then it came out that they did. It's like, why you lie? If you could lie on that, it's a whole other bunch of shit you could be lying about. Like that was another thing that I was like, I can't believe her. You lying on your coochie? Like, come on now, like. So what? You an adult? Y'all adults. So what if you smash?
And I think, like I said, if he didn't tell and he smashed both of them and he kept it 100, just didn't say nothing, I'm telling you, it's gonna make him look so much better.
No, I agree. I agree with you.
She crashed out snitching on him.
I agree with you.
You know what I'm saying?
But
she went way too hard.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, was it worth it? Like you got stabbed 14 times, nigga, and your lungs collapsed. I don't know.
But then again, it goes back to he didn't think he was gonna get convicted.
Yeah, I don't think he didn't think that was gonna happen.
I know.
Once it's too late, it's too late.
That's what I'm saying. It ain't no. Oh, let me hold on. Let me nah, it's too late. You already went to trial.
From the beginning, I'd have been like, it was this bitch. It was not me. Nigga, say something. You was there. I'd have been going crazy. But then that'd probably make you look more guilty. I don't even know.
Like button from y'all.
You see what that's why I'm like, I'm just wondering, because it's like, it's been so many cases where, especially men of color, have been jailed for shit they didn't do. Like, go even before, like years before, we go generations back. This is always like some 80-year-old man just got released from prison because two ladies swore up and down that he raped them from back in the day. And
then they tried to do my nigga OJ.
And then they came out, they trying to say they got PTSD. Like, y'all took this man life for 40 years and y'all got PTSD. Like, no, y'all should have to go do some jail time now. Like, I feel like that should be the equivalent, but that's why I'm just wondering, like, or all even the people that was against Tory, are they gonna like apologize to him, and then are they gonna have that same energy for Meg? Like, you get what I'm saying? Like,
I wouldn't accept any apologies, but just had that same energy. You know what I'm
because
saying?
she did hella shit. Because she did hella shit. Like she went on like a press run. She did hella crying and shit on shows.
Gail was her name. Oprah best friend.
Yeah, she was on. I was just about to mention that she was on there telling that story. And I remember watching her tell that story, and I'm just like, man, because the way she was telling it just seemed, she's just crying, and the way the story seemed hella broken up for some reason.
And did you hear her talking about it afterwards? She was like, yeah, then this bitch started, she was like trying to gas and Gail, because she was asking her like tough questions, you feel me? And she was like kind of like, oh yeah, then she just started asking me about my sex life. I'm like, bitch, that's what we want to hear. We want to hear. Did you fuck him?
Because that's
like, was it jealousy?
That has a lot to do with the case. Like, this case was over way too fast. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm sure he didn't say shit. You know what I'm saying? He like, I'm not about to say nothing. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. The evidence should speak for itself.
I'd have been like, man, listen. It wasn't me.
The justice system failed.
Don't forget, I'm Canadian.
Allegedly.
I'm Canadian. We don't do guns.
Right now, I'm leaning towards it. Might have not have been him, man. Like the security guard had no reason to come out and say that.
Except guilt. Because that nigga got stabbed up. He like, God damn.
Oh, man.
That shit.
He said he was trying to protect her. So, I mean, like, you know what I mean?
You can try to protect her and got this nigga stabbed 14 times, bro.
Yeah, could you imagine if that was you? You knew some information, you didn't say nothing?
Bro, eating you alive, bro. That nigga at the house sweating. He like, oh yeah, I'm about to go. Hey, just get the press conference, bro. I got something to say. Cause damn, bro, that nigga almost died, bro. Imagine if he had died.
That would have been crazy.
Oh man, he wouldn't have been able to live with himself.
But he's her ex bodyguard? Or
I think it was a driver / bodyguard. Yeah. He overheard a conversation like within that night or the next day.
Yeah, but you know all that shit is contractual. Like she could hire a bodyguard for a day or a night. Like
also he wasn't under any.
It's not like her personal. Like you feel me? It's just a nigga they hired. You feel me? And he was driving him around and shit.
I don't know. Like I said, right now it's looking like we gonna wait on it because this all just came out today, I guess. So we'll see what happens with it.
Perfect.
That's
time.
crazy. They're gonna have to do some more research on that.
Yeah.
Will he be getting out? I don't know.
The court of public opinion. I don't think he did it. I was one of the main niggas. I was like, man, that nigga Tory Lanez. I would call him Tory Lanez.
Oh, Lanez.
Because I'm like, this nigga shot a woman. But I mean,
damn, bro, Mr. Jump to conclusion.
I was jumping to conclusions. I ain't gonna lie.
Nigga said, I don't need no evidence. He
I
did that.
No
shit.
evidence. Whatever they said he did that shit.
That's crazy.
But nah. Some serious note though, like, that nigga got served, bro, on some real shit. Like, that's fucked up.
Get better, Tory Lanez. Hopefully, this is all the truth will come out pretty soon, and you'll be out of jail and you'll be out of the hospital. We don't wish that type of shit on nobody, man. That don't deserve it. So yeah. I don't want it to be true. You know what I'm saying? I don't want him to be shot her in the foot. I want it to be an accident. You know what I mean?
And then the fact that if it is true, we don't know. But like I said, I heard that bro is a PDF. Like you get stabbed by like it's supposed to be the opposite. Like you feel me? This nigga supposed to be getting stabbed up.
Yeah, you can get caught slipping though.
No, I know, but like
you ain't untouchable in jail, bro. You very touchable.
Especially you talking about somebody's wife and shit. Yeah, you feel me?
You
like
find a way.
This ain't the streets.
Yeah,
he was talking that shit to Drake and them. Like you can't talk to these niggas. Ain't Drake. These niggas, it's a real nigga right here. You feel me? This Mexican nigga stabbed him up. Damn near killed that man. And then bro was like, oh what? Oh he almost died. Bro, set up a press conference. It's too late, nigga.
It sound like exactly how I had.
It's too late, nigga. Like this nigga already in jail, my nigga. Like you shady, but that make you. That's like the white lady who came out talking about. Oh yeah, Emmett Till didn't say nothing to me. Like bitch, it's 40, 50 years later.
You need to be dog walked.
Like what does that do for us now?
Do? Like okay, would you want some sympathy or something? Like
that shit had to run.
Bitch, you are the devil. Nigga, you are the devil, nigga. You got this man sitting in jail. You knew the truth.
But just imagine though, you just trying to get out some bullshit. You tell a lie, and you don't think it's gonna be just a piece of history. You know what I'm saying? It's like just imagine being whoever it is, like even that person right there. You know what I'm saying? They never thought that they'd be the example and the whole story and just the whole shit. So it's like,
no, I think that's the case for most scenarios. Though. Like niggas don't be knowing that they about to, you feel me, be making history.
Yeah.
Like I'm sure when OJ was driving like in that high speed, he wasn't like, man, this about to be the biggest shit. Man, this about to be crazy, nigga.
I don't think so, but you're right. I don't think people in the moment they don't know it's history. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You just trying to get out of the situation.
You always want to be on the right side of it though.
Yeah,
too. To be on the wrong side of it is gonna be crazy for you.
But it's like almost like you robbing a bank. It's a little bank in a small town. You know what I'm saying? Real quick, and it might lead to some bullshit that escalates. You know what I'm saying? And all of a sudden it ends up leading to like a fucking law. And all of a sudden you're part of a lyric. And everybody's just shamed. It's just hella shit. You know what I'm saying? Sure. All of a sudden you start getting threats, or you start feeling some type of way. You start getting. That's crazy, bro. I can just imagine.
Crazy part is people be wanting to be remembered like that too. So they do go out there and try to be a part of history in the worst way. But as far as Tory Lanez, man, how we feel? Final verdicts. Did he do it?
Negative.
No, I don't believe so.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Jose on the fence.
I'm on the fence. I'm open. I'm open. This is interesting. You showed me that video earlier. I was like, okay.
So I was already on the fence, but now like I got both legs on one side. I ain't jumped down yet. But I got both legs dangling like that. I'm about to jump off. I'm about to jump off pretty soon. Cause it's looking like my man's didn't do that.
Yeah, because I've been on the fence too, just listening. Because even originally everything kind of sounded like kind of hokey from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I've been. I don't know. For me, it was always like an open case this whole time. So I always been on the fence this whole time.
I'm about to ask y'all, did Tory Lanez do it?
The only thing is like they act. Y'all seen Harlem Nights, right?
Yeah.
They acted like he shot her like how Eddie Murphy. Yeah, like how how Eddie Murphy shot old girl. He did like, bro, come on, bro.
Isn't that what they claim though? That he said like he told her to dance or something
that's
like that.
That's ridiculous.
See, like, when they start saying that, all right, that's
fictional, bro. That sound fake.
And I was looking at
this, a Canadian nigga. I don't know how they get.
But then at the same time, like I was also looking at it like.
I dropped it in the chat, man. I got the poll
to everything that like supposedly unfolded that night. I'm like, he had no motive to shoot at her. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, he has no reason to be jealous because he hit.
Yeah.
And he hit both of them. Yeah. So it's like, why could you be? There's already
what could have possibly happened?
What could I be mad about? I smashed. Like,
now we need to get down to the like. All right. Where did the gun come from, and why does she have the gun? Was she trying to scare somebody, or like, you feel me? Like, why does she even have a gun?
Right. Well, we got some yes and some no's in here.
I wonder if it was her bodyguards.
No, I think it was his gun. It's probably somebody knew where it was at. I think it was his gun.
So it was his gun.
It was his gun.
It was Tory Lanez.
So if it's his gun, he's technically a felon, so he would have went to jail anyway.
Is it? If he in L.A.? You can have a gun.
No, he's a felon though. You can't have a gun.
Oh, he
already had cases and shit.
That's probably why he got extra. Well, shit.
Well, because what you said a couple seconds ago, that's why I was gonna ask that earlier.
I think it was his gun.
What was? Does anybody know what the actual like
argument over was?
No, like that to them. Yeah, like what was in their side, like to them, what was Tory Lanez's motive? You know what I'm saying? Like why? Like the question you just is there? But I'm saying like it's like what? Like there has to be an answer. Like what is the answer to that?
What is his motive? Yeah, why would he shoot? Why would he shoot somebody in the foot?
Like, what does the court case say? Like
it doesn't make sense.
I don't think he says any. Like I said,
I'm saying what did they say? That's what I'm saying. Like what?
Because you have to have a motive.
Yeah. So like what was Meg's alleged motive that he had? Like
what did Meg say he did it for?
Yeah. That's what I'm wondering. Like
I don't even remember.
And the fact that they didn't get nobody else DNA but his, it just, I don't know.
Remember, she said she stepped in glass the first time.
They got a video of her stepping in glass.
No, she got bullet fragments in her foot. But she said when the police got there that she had stepped, that her foot is bleeding because she stepped in glass. So her initial thing was she wasn't saying nothing either.
Yeah. Initially she didn't want to snitch.
That made me think more that it was Kelsey, because like if my partner accidentally shot me,
if you was that mad at him. If you was doing all this press, like he did you all this wrong, you would have said it immediately. As soon as the police got there, you're not gonna be like, I'm protecting black men,
right? So but I say it was one of my partners or something, and they accidentally shot, or not even accidentally, like because what I hear is like, because the bodyguard, because we were listening to it, he said, like you said, 3 gunshots went off. Then he dropped the gun, and then
he shook it out of her hand.
Or she dropped the gun, and then it went off. You feel me? So if my partner accidentally shot me, of course I'm gonna be like nah, like you feel me, like nah, he didn't, you feel me. But then if I hate this nigga this much, I'm still not gonna be like, no, it was Tory, like you feel me. But that's just me being moral, like you feel me. Maybe like, you know, women are like, people can be vindictive, you know what I mean. So once she probably found out that this nigga was fucking everybody, and then like you send this nigga to jail for that.
Figure out why the Kelsey girl got the gun and started shooting.
Because
she trying to shoot
it was behind. They didn't know they was knocking each other.
Well, I know that part. I'm saying like, so what was her intention to shoot?
I'm thinking Meg might have smashed on her. Like there was some words of exchange.
You a regular person smashing somebody that's famous, and compare that to a famous person smashing a famous person. Maybe she felt. You know what I'm saying? Maybe she felt like a trophy or something. You know, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? This kind of, you fucking. Oh, okay. You know what I mean? Cause
or they, you know, like they was really fucking with each other. Or maybe and then you find out your best friend fucked them too, like
backdoored.
Yeah, just backdoored.
Kelsey basically backdoored.
And then Meg probably pushed up. You know,
like no, that's what they said happened.
Meg like 5'10", 200. They get like she ain't no little girl. She probably walked, like, you feel me, dropped up on her, and then Kelsey grabbed the gun. Like,
that's crazy though.
Hey, niggas shoot niggas for less.
That's true.
Hey, women.
A crime of passion. Women. Was it crime of passion?
Nigga. So she probably, you feel me? But then, you know, after you grab a gun, the jig is up. Like, you feel me? It's funk now. You feel me? After a nigga grab a gun at me, it's like, nigga, I'm not about to take that lightly. You feel me? So then Tory Lanez was like, nah, like, you feel me? Nah, don't do it. He probably, you feel me? Like you said, she shot the gun hella times. Then he probably just like, you feel me? Drop the guns. What the fuck is you doing?
I wouldn't be surprised if like Meg like smashed on it, like, oh bitch, you beneath me, whoopty whoop, I'll beat your ass, whoopty whoop this, whoopty whoop that. And then she hopped out the car supposedly.
Start calling her hella broke bitches. You know, black people hate to be called broke.
And Kelsey was like, I'll show you who the broke.
Bitch, you broke, bitch. You ain't shit.
You know, so.
You ain't shit without me, bitch.
You getting my leftover. Like, all that type of shit.
What?
All right.
Yeah, we speculate. Obviously, we speculate. We don't know.
Yeah. We go, like I said, next few days, next week, we going to see if any more information comes out about this. But there was one more case I wanted to ask y'all about. Did y'all hear about my man, Rodney Hinton Jr.?
No.
He was the dad whose son got killed by the police.
Oh, and he smacked, bruh.
And he went to the precinct to watch the body cam footage of the police shooting his son.
Yeah.
And that same day, he took a car and killed a police officer, a retired police officer. I think he was like helping like kids cross the street, like a cross guard at a school for a graduation or something like that. And he used the car and just ran him over and killed him.
I seen that.
And the dude had nothing to do with it? Or
he didn't have nothing to do with it.
It's just because he was a cop.
Exactly. He had the uniform. But it was I think his son was a teenager, and like I said, he that day he went to go see the body cam footage of the police pretty much killing him. And like they say he allegedly put out a gun, but you don't see the kid. You can't see the kid.
I seen the body cam.
I saw the footage too.
The nigga hopped out the car and started running. Bro just pulled his gun out and just started shooting this nigga like immediately. Like it was no like the nigga it was no like.
It was behind a dumpster too.
Yeah, it was no reason for that, bro. Like that cop was ridiculous, bro.
Yeah,
and bro, in the fit of like, if you see that, bro, I can only like as a father, bro. I'm not a father yet, but like I can only imagine, bro, seeing my son, no matter what he was doing.
Yeah,
no matter what he was doing, like to see your son get killed like that, I could see the fit of rage that you would go through. You feel me? Now we could argue all day about the semantics of it being right or wrong because the nigga wasn't involved, but I mean,
yeah, and the cop that killed his son was acquitted of all charges.
Yeah,
so he was. It was a whole bunch of shit he was feeling like.
Yeah, the nigga. I mean,
it's a reasonable crash out.
In my opinion,
it's understandable.
In my opinion,
you know what I mean?
I understand. You know what I mean?
He's not in the right mindset.
I feel sorry for the man who lost his life. Obviously, like shit, no man that had, you know, he out there helping kids and shit. You feel me? So like, but at the same time, some accountability has to be shared. You know what I mean?
I think I agree with that because it's happened so often. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's gonna happen again next week. You know what I'm saying? Because it happens so many times, and we get to the point where it's not even about the individual who did it. Yeah. It's y'all. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's like a gang. You know what I'm saying? Right. Sometimes you don't get the person you were shooting at. You get the person he was close to.
Exactly.
And that can do just as much damage. You know what I mean?
Maybe y'all should think next time before you fucking just shoot.
I think it should be some new rules put in place for that type of shit. You can't just be killing people without no consequences.
Bro, look at this shit with Oscar Grant. What's the black girl? The other black girl that got popped off he shot into the wrong house. I'm so bad. I'm mad. I can't remember her name.
Tiana something.
Yeah. No. It's I'm hella mad.
I'm hella mad. I can't remember her name either. But it's like it's been so many cases where it's like
it's a bunch of them, bro.
How it ain't something in place by now? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
I think I'm telling you, if there was
Breonna Taylor.
Yeah, Breonna Taylor. Yeah. Okay, I knew it was Taylor was the last name, but I know that if there was some type of rule put in place where somebody was wrongfully killed or wasn't enough evidence to prove that this person was a threat to your life, it got to be some reprimand. Like, it has to be some repercussions for that. Some jail time, something, because it will stop. It will absolutely stop.
But it's clear as day it's a racial thing, because how many times we didn't see body cam footage of a Caucasian person or a white person running at the police with a knife or anything.
Bruh, they just bruh, the dude with the AR. Bruh,
A dude got pulled over by the police. He hopped out the car with an AR-15, ran down on him. Mind you, they done got out the car.
Pointed at the car like,
y'all back up and leave me. Like, leave me alone or whatever. But they all out the car. I think they stood out the car. They was all pointing. No, they wasn't even pointing guns.
The niggas went in reverse and just dipped and let the nigga drive off.
That would have been a nigga of color.
But they had filth that nigga.
Swiss cheese, boy.
And there was another dude. The dude that was drunk driving and drove his car into the ditch. But he was like a bodybuilder. And he was like,
he was huge. I seen that.
He was going crazy.
I'll beat your ass.
Put your guns away,
bruh.
Like just doing all types of stuff.
And did you see the crazy. It was two little white boys. They had a loaded pistol shooting at the cops, bro.
Wait, you talking about? I think they were Mexican.
They were
in Mexico? Yeah, they was the two little boys that had the gun.
Oh, they was Mexican?
Yeah, that was in Mexico.
Yeah, that was in Mexico.
Oh,
they was kids though, but at the same time,
but look what they did to Tamir Rice though. He was a child. He's 12 years old. He had a BB gun. He pulled up and started shooting this nigga. Killed him.
Exactly.
You feel me?
So that shit was on all type of. They had all type of camera angles on that for some reason. That was like people was all outside. You know what I'm saying? It was a mom or a lady in the background. You know what I'm saying? Watching this shit. But I guess that was a real gun though too though. At the same time,
yeah, they shot at them niggas.
And they over here hiding behind like a little generator or whatever, like this.
And then the other little boy,
they so little. He like, give me the gun.
Little boy took the gun.
His partner. They could have been brothers, but it was just so crazy. It's just crazy, like how.
But that's what you go. Like, all right, so the difference is, so you said it's in Mexico. Everybody Mexican, so you feel me? Like, so it's like,
well, we won't even use that. Like I said, we just focus on America. As far as we concerned,
I am. Yeah, what I'm saying is everybody Mexico. When I pull up, I see. So I can see my child in this person, but when certain races pull up and they see another race, then they don't see like that could be my kid. You feel me? They just, you feel me? You pulling up shooting at niggas and shit. Like, you feel me?
It's all based around fear and not being familiar. So you know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna start a new poll right now. Tory Lanez just. A lot of people are saying no, he didn't shoot at 83-17.
But I don't agree that another cop should be held liable.
I agree with you on that
because it's kind of like if I wanted to be in law enforcement or I wanted to be a cop or whatever, and I wanted to be different. I wanted to be the one that did the right thing, and I feel like I'm gratified by doing that. I retired and everything. I did my thing, and I gotta pay for somebody else's sins for the bad apples. You know what I'm saying? It's like, that's why it's like if you want to get somebody back, why not put it together like a scheme to get brothers back instead of like.
I don't think he was somebody
that's
that
close to him. Yeah, why not get his family? I don't know. I'm just thinking. I see what you're saying.
They're saying that he wasn't even thinking he was about to survive that because there wasn't no skid marks. So he might have thought he was trying to kill himself and the dude. You know what I'm saying? So it was no chances of him trying to slow down or nothing like that.
Yeah, I think he just crashed out. You feel me? I think he saw that shit, and they said literally 2 hours later that he killed. Like he saw the video. New 2 hours later,
let me know how y'all feel.
He went and did that shit. You feel me? So he was just like he seen that shit and just blanked out. You feel me?
Yes, watching your kid get killed like that, you know what I'm saying. And mind you, if you already got a history of mental health, but you gonna have some mental health issues. Watching that shit, and apparently his family was like he was different. You know what I'm saying? So what really happened was he watched the footage, and I think they took 2 cars down there, him and his family. They made him leave his car there, and they pretty much his family was like, no, you just ride with us. Like, we don't even want you driving, basically. And what happened was he made his way back down there to get his car, and they got on footage like in the parking lot, him just driving around the parking lot. And then after a couple of drive rounds, he decided to drive out, and that's when he came across the officer that was doing the crosswalk or whatever.
It's just a tragic situation.
Like I said, it's definitely that could also be considered a crime of passion. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no facts.
But like I said, he's not in his right mind.
Did you see him in the courtroom?
Stared down all them cops, boy.
First of all, they didn't let his family in the courtroom, but they
all stared back at him. No, but you saw how the black cops would not look at him, but all the other cops it was. Vice versa. They was all staring at each other like with intent to kill, basically. Like, it was crazy. But all the black cops would not look at him. So you can tell it's so scary being a cop, bro. And you knowing like this is at the end of the day, this shit is a game.
Even
you feel me?
When they was in the elevator, one of the black cops he made sure to get on the elevator with him because
he said he refused to get off.
He refused to get off because he knew them white boys was gonna fuck him up in that elevator.
Yeah,
you know. So the black officer was like, "Nah, I'm not."
But that's like that one case that was it 20.
Because niggas understand, bro. Like, you feel me?
I think it was 2017 where all them officers beat on that black dude that was handcuffed.
Yeah.
They're like, that trial is coming back up. Was it 2017 or 2023?
You know, that was just they all got acquitted.
Nah, it's they looking back into that because his family is trying to reopen the case.
I think it might be a different one.
They're under scrutiny right now.
But that's when I say, like, when you are in a type of situation like the police, you're in the police, and you know the reputation of the police. And you being a black man, knowing that you don't really got no say in what will really go down, you just know that if they say jump, you got to jump. You know what I'm saying? Right. We all ride together. So even if you feel like we shouldn't beat the shit out of him, don't say shit. Because then you will lose your job. And that's what happened to that one dude that ended up crashing. He crashed out. He was like, dog, y'all got me fucked up. And he started killing hella police.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like I said, it's sketchy when it comes to that. But like I said, I can understand. Like I said, first of all, I don't agree. You know what I'm saying? Let's get that straight. But I understand where he's coming from. You know what I'm saying? It's not him. It's y'all. You know what I'm saying? Right. So if I can get one of y'all, I'm justified.
Hey, man.
But it's hella unfortunate because he got other kids. You know, he's a husband. So that family lost a son and a father that day.
Exactly. And in his head, I already know, like, it's like, bro, you see that, you can't sleep at night, bro. Like, you feel me? You just watch you feel me? I like I said, I'm not a parent, you know what I mean? But I imagine that when I do become a parent, my main job is to keep my kids alive.
Exactly. That's why when you be seeing some like the UFC fighter Cain Velasquez, he got convicted. I think he got to serve like 3 to 5 years, but he was justified. He beat dude with his bare hands after finding out he had been molesting his kid for like years. Like,
yeah.
Like, so I mean, that was even the dude, the court case back in like the 70s when dude found out that music teacher was molesting his son and waited out.
I think it was a
karate. My bad, the karate instructor, and waited outside for him to come out the court and blammed him right in the courtroom,
like everybody.
Like that's a justifiable crash out. Like, are you kidding me? Like, you're changing my kid forever. Like, they'll never be able to psychologically forget this.
Also, I would say this, that they were mentally fit, you know what I'm saying, when they did that, because their kid is going through something tragic. They have to sit there and witness it. They were helpless, but
and not only that,
had to watch his kid actually die. Their kid's still alive. He watched his kid. The last thing he gonna see is his kid getting killed. No funeral, no nice suit, no none of that. You know what I'm saying? Just that horrible video. In his body cam, you know how tragedy. That's so tragic. You see World Star videos of that all the time.
It was tragic for me watching it. Like, as a black man, like, so, like, I can only imagine, nigga, if I'm the dad, like, bruh, like, that shit would have broke me. You feel me? I don't give a fuck what happened now. You feel me? Like you said, he got other kids, sad because he got other kids and he got a wife and all that, but I understand.
I heard another pod bring this up, and it's interesting because niggas is quick to shoot at each other. You know what I'm saying? Gang. Mm-hmm. But soon as two cops pull up, it's crickets. You know what I'm saying? Niggas is like roaches, you know what I'm saying, running away. And like, it's for a second, imagine everybody on the same time as him when it comes to wrongful doing. If everybody was like, oh, I'm on, what's my man's name?
Rodney.
Yeah, I'm on Rodney time. We on? Where we going? It will be ugly out here. You know what I'm saying?
The thing is too, if you look at certain cities and certain different scenarios, like for instance Oakland, niggas is on that out here. You feel me? A lot of niggas to be shooting at the cop. I know for sure. We got like legendary niggas that kill police.
For sure.
So our police out here, they be catting off, but they don't be really catting off like that. No more. They used to for sure.
Because they were bringing police that weren't from here a lot of the times to come. And
them niggas was getting knocked down.
That dude that did Oscar. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I don't think he was from here. So that was crazy.
And this ass went to jail, but he only went to jail for 2 years.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? It still was a consequence. You know what I'm saying?
He had consequence.
Yeah, it had to be some sort of consequence. And I don't know. Like there's more so. Like I said, when it came to the defunding the police situation, I was against that because I wanted more training. Like you should have more training so it can be more consequences. Right. You are trained to do this, but if you do this. This is a list of things that can happen to your ass, and none of them is good.
Right, you got
that shit would it be?
You got a super important job, nigga, and I was listening to this one podcast, and the dude brought up a good point. He said it take lawyers 8 years to get through law school. They gotta learn the entire law, and they're not in charge of life and death. Yeah. So a police officer only having to do 6 months of training, and then you just get thrown out there. Like, come on, bro. Like, it should be more than that. Them niggas don't even be knowing the law a lot of the time.
But that also makes you wonder, like, who is giving these people they psych evals? Because you have to pass a psych eval to become a police officer. Like, it's not just, I go through the academy and that's it. No, that's the physical side of it.
It's
like, you know more what I'm
so
saying?
Like I said, when you gang affiliated and you know people and there's some type of code, you gonna get in. Because I've known people who absolutely. I think could qualify to be a police that didn't get in.
Yep, same.
I'm talking about physically fit, turned up, and never had a. He tried.
Yeah, Aaron, remember he was trying to.
I don't know if he. I know he failed the test. I'm talking about people who actually failed the psych test. Because
I remember you telling me about the security shit. Remember you was like niggas. I think you said they had like a screen pop up and it was like protesters. And there was like white people like protesting and shit. And then it was like rioters, but it was black people protesting. I feel like you told me that, like when you was trying to do some security job or something. It might have been you or Aaron. It was one of y'all.
I ain't never said no. I ain't seen that.
It might have been Aaron there because he was like, somebody was like, yeah, they used the black protesters as like, but it's like rioters. Like so, you got to distinguish between the two.
Yeah,
but it's like you know, it's like a systematic like
that must have been an old ass
programming.
Yeah, for sure.
Of like you knowing like so if you pick that the black people are protesting, then you fail. You feel me? Because it's like, nah, nigga, we think those are rioters. Nigga, like
and essentially they're being programmed, and it's not that it's hate all the way, it's just fear. So it's like oh shit, you know what I'm saying? It's kinda like I'm not familiar with you or your culture or your background, so the way you even come in, I don't even know what type of time you on. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? So it's like if there was something where you could be more educated on the people that you're dealing with, you know what I'm saying, or the people that's like in your area, or just different type of cultures. Period. You know what I mean? You could be more understanding, or maybe even being diverse. Having a diverse team, you know what I'm saying, or whatever it is. Like, I feel like I don't know. Like,
I mean, I don't think any of us would join any organization that we felt that was completely biased towards another racial group. Like, I don't think none of us would be police officers in the precinct where they hate black people or they have something out for black people. You know what I'm saying? If even how bad you want to be a police hella bad, but the only place that's gonna accept you is niggas over here that's super racist. I don't think none of us would join it. It's it's chunk to the game, because once you get in there, you are liable at that point. Because if you've seen it happen plenty of times where police get hazed, like they turn on you. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? If you're not with us, you against us type
That's
shit.
What happened to the Christopher Donner.
But
I said,
my bad.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
No, I see what you're saying, but like, and I feel like that's on a bigger level, but I'm more so speaking on just like a base level, you know what I'm saying? Even taking it away from law enforcement, just them period, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And is them as people that become the police officers and have a little bit more power, you know what I'm saying? But it's like just them period, just the base of them is this, they're not familiar with us, you know what I'm saying? So it's like if you're not around us at all, you know what I mean? And all of a sudden now you are, they might tense up, they might get uncomfortable. Okay, boom, now I got a gun, you know what I'm saying? And all this other shit, I got a little power, or how do I know you're not even about to try to take this away from, you know what I'm saying?
But that also goes back to, you got a lot of people that was so-called bullies or like wasn't in the popular crowd that become a cop just because of that power. Mm-hmm. Like, you know what I mean? Like just so they can have something, so they can have some power up. Like, bro, you talking about some shit from we was kids.
What's crazy?
Like, so many different reasons,
this
man.
Is crazy. So I got 2 tickets, right? For the same thing, no front license plate, right? And I was able to, I think you got like 21 days to get it fixed. If not, they both $117. So I'm like, bro, I'm for sure about to get this fixed, because you get it fixed, it's only $10. But there's a caveat: you have to walk up to a police officer and have them sign off on it. Have anybody ever did that before?
Yeah, I did it for a registration one time.
I'm already uncomfortable walking up to a police officer with, I don't have a complaint, I'm not in distress, I just need you to sign something. So I don't even, like, my whole process of thinking, like, I don't want to walk too fast. I want to let them know I'm coming. So I'm going to say, excuse me, like, ahead of time.
Then you're waiting.
I can say have. So this is the precautions, like, I have to take. And these supposed to be public servants. We're supposed to be able to walk up and talk to them, but you damn near got to approach them like a celebrity.
Exactly.
Because your ass can get shot. You know what I'm saying?
Literally the same thing. Like, cause you know my job, I work for. Mm-hmm. So some random nigga just started beating on the car, right? So I had to pull up, right? But the police was already there. The same thing, because the police was like bent over looking at the car, and I was about to cross the street and like walk up on them. The exact same thought came in my head, like, do not walk up on this nigga. I walked all the way to the crosswalk, walked around, and walked like just so I wouldn't walk up on this nigga, so he wouldn't. You feel me? And he turned out to be hella cool, but it's just like the thought, like I'm like, yeah, I can't walk up on this nigga, like, you feel me? Because you don't know what the fuck happened.
And the fact that we even wired like that, you know what I'm saying? Because now we talking about the other culture, you flip it, they wouldn't even think like that. They would, you know what I mean? They'll walk up to you, hey, excuse me, sir, and just like, it's whatever, you know what I'm saying? Just like how them two examples y'all just gave as far as them white folks crashing out on the police, you know what I'm saying? How they handled it, you know what I mean? They didn't seem too worried, you know what I'm saying?
In the back of our mind, we always thinking like, this nigga could be racist. Yeah. And he has a, you feel me? Like,
bro, Lisa was like, I could drop you off at the police station. I'm like, no, you can't. I'm gonna catch one of them in the field, man. I'm not walking in there, bro. It's bad.
I'm not walking into to hell.
First of all, I don't want nobody looking at me like, what this nigga going in there for?
Go in there and end up not leaving.
So I'm like, I don't want no.
Anytime I see somebody talking to the police, I immediately think they telling.
These niggas telling. I immediately think that. See, that's a damn shame.
That's crazy.
We can't get nothing done.
I ain't even gonna lie.
I didn't even want to tell her that. I didn't want to say that. You know what I'm saying? My first thing is like, man, who around?
Because you know what I'm saying? I don't want nobody. If I drive past and see Bryce walking into the police station, I'm gonna be like, I'm instantly calling this nigga, hey, bro,
what you doing?
What you on?
Who you telling on, nigga? That's the first thing you gonna say. Like, nigga, what's going on?
Hey, remember when CZ was on the news?
Oh,
you remember that shit?
Yeah.
Bro, that's how, that shit was hella funny.
Yeah, nah.
His name plastered on the bottom, bro. You can see him just telling. When we took a picture of that, CZ on the news telling.
Yeah, nah.
You out there telling.
Talking to the police is a big no-no in the black community. But sometimes we are forced to do things to our benefit. Was I said, I need to do this. I got 2 tickets within 2 weeks with the same thing.
Let me tell you, bro. So my dad, you know, he used to help like at-risk youth, like, you know, like foster kids and shit. He used to give them jobs and shit. So one day, one of them is like in front of our house, like helping them garden and shit. Bruh, the nigga baby mama and her girlfriend pulls up, starts beating on this nigga, right? And this is the other nigga I know that lived down the street from me. He gets out the car too. My dad like, call the police. I'm like, shit. I'm not calling the police. Yeah. Nigga, what?
Sir, what's your name? We need your information.
Right, I ain't giving none of that.
Hey. You can technically hang up at that point.
Hey, this one.
I was like, I did.
Hey, but this one for Aldo. Working at a hotel.
Oh, fuck.
And you know what I'm saying? Because I know Al had to do this. We working at a hotel having to call the police. You know what I'm saying? That's the most awkward shit ever, bro. Like, I had to do that shit. That was only one time. You know what I'm saying? Other times, other people did, but there was that one time, like,
it's like all fell on you.
I'm at the front desk by myself. They're like, hey, you got to call them. And I'm
about
like,
to end this poll.
I mean, the only time,
you know what I'm saying?
The only time I called the police is when this lady had OD. You feel me? Yeah. I had, you know,
all right,
it wasn't
quick,
like crazy.
For the Rodney Hinton, was it Hinton Jr.?
Yeah.
He is, so 62% people said no, he's not wrong, and 38% people said yes.
I think the only part he was wrong on was he killed a cop that had nothing to do with it. That's the only part.
That's the only thing. That's all we debating. That's the only debate.
That's the only debate. I mean, but like, I get what you're saying for sure. He should like, it's you know what I mean.
Like I get it, but it's like
damn, bro, you killed a random lady.
He could, like you said, he could have been one of the cool ones. Like you know what I'm saying. So that's the only thing. That's the only thing I'm against.
And most likely he was one of the cool ones because that's what always happens. It's always the cool nigga that get killed first. You feel me? It's never the asshole but
it's very possible he could have been an asshole.
It's very possible.
You can't do that though. You can't do that because you could flip it to where. Remember in high school, a group of people jumped somebody and stole his iPod, and that all of a sudden became it was like, oh, because this person was Mexican and this person was black, now all of a sudden it's a race war.
Everybody,
you know what I'm saying? So it's like now it's them against them, but instead of it bitch being these two people just was randomly catting off, it just so happened that they have to, you know what I mean? Now all of a sudden everybody is beefing, you know what I'm saying? It's like
it was the best fight.
Yeah, but still, like at that time, I remember at that time at Skyline, that shit was entertaining as fuck. But like in real life, though, yeah, like in the streets, that shit is wild, man.
Race wars is crazy.
Yeah.
All right,
that's like being a Raider fan. You know what I'm saying? Everybody assuming you. Or being a Gemini and everybody assuming, you know what I'm saying? That shit wild, bro.
Oh, you got two sides.
Yeah, you got two sides. That's crazy.
Yeah, women, you Gemini?
All right.
What's your other side like?
Y'all ready to get into the diddler? Who's ready to get into the diddler?
Hey,
the topic of all the conversations right now.
I'm not ready to get in here.
So
y'all ready for some laughs?
It's crazy. It's about to get crazy, y'all.
Hey, man.
So the Diddy trial is still ongoing. I think today and yesterday, Cassie Ventura has taken to the stage or to the stand, and a couple of male escorts have taken to the stage. And I think the male escorts went first. And so there was one escort who said that they hired him. I think they hired him through Craigslist. And when he pulled up, I don't think he didn't immediately know at the time, but Cassie opened the door in red lingerie, a red wig, and sunglasses. But he was like, it's the most beautiful girl he ever seen. And she was like, yo, my boyfriend is here. He's not gay, but he's sitting on the couch. He's just going to watch or whatever. He's not going to touch you or nothing. And he went in the room and he saw...
situation.
Right, she had the Superman disguise on. She wilding.
But Diddy had on a robe, a bandana around his face, sunglasses, and a hat. So he didn't know it was Diddy, obviously. And so at first... Diddy wanted them to like rub oil on each other and like the
baby oil.
Yeah, the baby oil. So what they do with the baby oil, they put it in the sink full of hot water to get it warm. Like he got mad detailed on this,
bro.
And so
it's like a ritual.
Yeah, exactly.
She said it went in phases.
Yeah, so he got candles everywhere that smell like Glade, or is it Glade? I think it's Glade.
Yeah,
he got Glade candles everywhere, so for a certain scent, and he's directing. Like executive producing the sex, you know what I'm saying? So he, like I said, he making them massage each other first, and then he tells them when to do intercourse or whatever. And the part that killed it, mind you, this happened so many times. He said he got paid, but when he didn't perform, he didn't get paid. But he didn't care because he around Diddy and he getting the fuck Cassie, so he like tripping. Honestly, getting paid is just
didn't a bonus. Perform. What does that mean?
He just there. You know what I'm saying? He didn't have sex.
So he was just popping up.
So it was the one time where I guess Cassie was on her computer, and Diddy told her to come here. And she was like, hold on, let me close the computer down because I got personal information on here. And he came in there, grabbed her up, took her into the room and started beating her. And bruh heard everything and saw everything. And he said he couldn't get hard. So he was like, I can't do it today. So he ended up leaving. But he ended up texting Diddy later on, like, it's all good. I ain't gonna say nothing. We straight.
So that's where he draw the line.
No, he didn't draw the line. He just said he can't perform that day. He gonna come back the next day and it'll be good. He just not gonna say nothing because he want to be around him. So you know what I'm saying all right.
Let me finish. Let me let you finish. Then I'll start the joke later.
Yeah. No, let me get the whole story out the way.
I got plenty jokes, bro. I'm writing the bitches down.
So mind you. Cassie is pretty much, she comes on next basically, and she is confirming everything that bruh is saying, but she's adding extra details. Mm-hmm. So when bruh like finishes on her, he leaves. Mm-hmm. She goes in the room with Diddy, and Diddy wants her to rub the cum on his nipples, bruh. And it's like,
wait, hold on.
You didn't hear about that?
Wait. No, I'm not saying that again. I'm not saying that again. I'm not saying that again.
On his nipples?
Yes.
What kind of freak nigga is this?
Okay, look. Oh, there's more. And so they brought up a picture of 17 dudes, bro.
17 dudes.
17. She able to name and give nicknames of all these dudes, and these are all dudes that she had intercourse with. Mind you, her husband is in the stands.
So Diddy rubbing all these niggas come all over his chest.
Supposedly. And I think the first dude said that it got to a point, it went in so many phases, like Stack said, it got to a point where him and Diddy was standing over her, peeing on her. And she had to like get peed in the mouth and everything. And the way she described it was like she didn't want to do it because she was choking on it and shit. And Diddy was like, nah, bro, you peeing too much. You got to do it in small increments.
You peeing too much is say. All right, go ahead.
And that's where Diddy's defense was finding them loopholes where it was like, well, why didn't you just get up?
And she was saying that she was under like the influence of like ecstasy and stuff like that, and she was afraid that she was
two men standing over her.
Yeah. So I remember the video. Obviously, the video that came out of him beating her up in the. So that's a 15-minute long video, but we only saw a clip. The video is actually 15-minute long, and then the 15-minute long one, you see the security guard come and like pretty much break the shit up. And this guy was clearly. They're saying that he was a fan because he was like kind of like fucking up his story in his incident report where she had a black eye, but for some reason he didn't put it in the incident report. You know what I'm saying? So Diddy's defense is breaking bruh down. He was like, you said that when you walked her to the hotel room, you stood at the door for her to grab her stuff, you can walk her out. You said you saw another dude sitting on a bed, right? He was like, yeah. He was like, that's a suite. If you stand at the door at the suite, you can't see no bed. He was like, I'm like, oh my God, bro. But so
the defense team is cooking.
Diddy shit going crazy. They, like I said, he cooking, bro. So they kind of damn near got to throw all his shit out. You know what I'm saying? Only thing they can keep from that is the video. You know what I'm saying? Which he actually beat her ass on the video. You know what I'm saying? And brought her back in. But I guess security guard was able to get her out. You know what I mean? But that was like damn near the first day. We are already on day 3 right now. So I think Cassie took to the stage twice, and she was also saying that there were other girls involved, you know what I'm saying, obviously, and they were traveling from this place to this place, and I guess she was only really doing it because she wanted to please him, but she didn't really want to do it at first, and it got to the point where she was being forced to do it.
And she was saying she was a jealous girlfriend, so she didn't want him doing that with nobody. She didn't want him doing that with nobody else.
So he had the freak off, King Nights, and there was one more. I forgot what the other one was called, but it's actually 3 different parties. The freak off is really just him, her, and some other escorts. So it's not a bunch of celebrities, you know what I'm saying, or a bunch of people. Okay. I think King Nights is where it get crazy.
That sounds.
So that's where it's a bunch of people, and allegedly, they actually do got videos. So they have the freak off videos. And so I guess right now the court is trying to decide if it's okay to play in front of the public. Cause you know, people from the public is in the, the courtroom or whatever. You got hella like lawyers and news reporters that I think one of the girls that's on a Breakfast Club is going to court every day. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I see.
Yeah, so she's actually in there.
The one that Just Hilarious was beefing with.
Yeah. So like I said, Cassie hella pregnant. You know what I mean? She pregnant as fuck, giving this testimony. All the drawings look crazy. You know what I'm saying? This is the first time she done seen Diddy in 6 years. And mind you, Diddy kids is in here, bruh. His daughters is in there.
They said the daughters left.
They left prematurely. You know what I'm saying?
I'd have left too. My dad's a freak monster.
No, bruh. It's so the reason why it's so disturbing because of the details. I'm like, you wouldn't like. Bro, it's really crazy when it gets to like.
You done with the context, right?
Let me see, because it was a lot, Al. It was 3 days.
I'm ready to start the jokes.
I think we already been a joke.
How old are his daughters again?
They grown, right? Yeah. They might be in there. They might be 2021 now, but because I seen them just pop up with a picture with Drake. Somebody just posted that the twins.
Okay. Wait, what? Shit, they with Drake.
They took a picture like just I don't know if it was in passing or what, but they that was just floating around the internet.
He had Cassie doing all the work too, so she stopped her career to run the freak offs basically. So she couldn't make no music. He had her setting up all the freak offs, and they used extra sheets because even if she was on her period, she had to perform.
Did she say? Yeah, but she said because of blood, urine, and baby oil, they always had to keep fresh sheets around because the sheets was always getting messed up.
Oh
semen.
My God, oh man,
tons of semen.
But when you hear like this, and there's a famous porn star that got arrested in Miami a few years back, like in 2017, and he randomly just started talking about this shit while he was under, like he's like in the interrogation room. He's like, "Hey, you know Cassie? You know Diddy?" Yeah, man, I be fucking with them. I be fucking Cassie all the time. And that was one of the dudes that they mentioned. But it was just hella random that hella years ago, he was in an interrogation room and started spilling the beans just randomly. People probably didn't believe him, but he really was. You know what I'm saying? He like an old school porn star or whatever.
I feel like I remember that. I don't know.
They brought that back into play too. Like, it's just...
Was it Brian Pumper?
No, it's somebody.
Mr. Marcus?
That's like a white dude.
Cracking eggs on that bitch. You got one.
Diddy know a lot of crazy porn stars.
All right, so let's take it back to the beginning. Okay, so this nigga Diddy has got to be the freakiest nigga in history of the world. Also, you know what?
I wouldn't even want to use that word. It got to be most diabolical.
You know what else I heard too though? Like I heard that Cassie's like. This is just what I heard. I heard that she said that she told the dude that like, don't worry, my husband not gay.
Yeah, I said that in the beginning. He said he's not gonna touch you because Diddy.
So Diddy not gay?
No, he's probably gay, but he
doesn't come on your nipples.
Yeah, he's clearly gay. Like, what she's saying is
that's not gay.
The way
no, I'm not saying it's not, but to me, it almost like exceeds that to the point to where you just overly freaky and you just openly freaky, almost like openly freaky.
But that's what they have yet to. Oh no,
because he got other. There's other people who's coming to testify. You got males coming to testify.
No, because you're right though. But Cassie said it that she would do that before Dude and Diddy engaged in anything. So
Diddy would get in there. You know what I'm saying? But he'll be like it'll be girl on. Cassie would be in the middle. Diddy be right here, the other dude right here.
No, but in that same video that you sent me, it says that Cassie would then step back and Dude and Diddy would engage in whatever they engaged in. That's what the girl from the Breakfast Club said.
But majority of the time,
so that's why
Diddy
I'm like,
would be sitting on the couch,
apparently
like, beating off, watching them doing it.
He's a voyeur.
They call it a cuckold.
It's a cuck situation.
He's cuck. That's what they. So he just watching people just go crazy on
waiting to use that word.
Yeah, nah.
It's Diddy.
Bro, it's so crazy, bro. I mean,
and they said, "Can't."
But hey, I'm not gonna lie though.
You can touch this,
but it makes it. That's why the older I get, the more. I'll be less and less surprised, and it's like certain shit that be like out of the ordinary. I'm like, nah, bro, it's more ordinary than you think. You know what I'm saying?
But now you start to see why niggas just be falling off.
Yeah,
because it's like if I walk into a party and niggas is freaking all the way off like this, I'm not famous no more. I'm about to back out gracefully, like nigga.
What Denzel say? You got to leave before the devil get
there. She also said she didn't want to come forward because she was getting threatened for him to leak the videos because he got shit on his phone and video cameras. Because they got messages and her texting him like, please don't like release that video or can you delete the videos? And he was like, I'm gonna see if I can get him off the cloud. Like, it's crazy, bro.
But I mean, we also gotta be honest though. Like, we know she may have witnessed, this, but like Diddy's powerful, you know what I'm saying, at the end of the day. So without even having to wave that I got videos and stuff like that, I'm pretty sure you could already, if I was her, I would already assume that this might be a tough one to leave, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know. It seemed like she got catted on from the very beginning because what y'all was saying was kind of like what they said in one of those Diddy docs where they was talking about all this shit. So it kind of like added up to where he just signed her, dropped that song, and it's like, all right, we're gonna put you on the shelf, and now are we dating? You know what I'm saying? Now it's like she running the freak off, so it's like, yeah, it all makes sense. But yeah, this shit interesting, man.
Yeah, cause I think the video you sent the video to a group.
I sent a few of them.
Yeah, so I think in one of them they were saying like the one of the escorts said that Cassie was the one that initiated the pee and all that stuff. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Which is like totally like 180 of what she's talking about.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
I would look at it like this because, like I said, she has to do everything. So only thing Diddy is doing is kind of like I said, he like executive producer, but she has to bring them in.
He's like delegating.
He's not calling no dudes to come over. She has to do it. So if she is being controlled to do this, and she has to make it believable.
So you think Diddy was like
say anything that?
So you think Diddy was like, yeah, tell him that you want to get peed in your mouth. Like
no, he probably So it's really detailed. So like before it even happened, she knows what's gonna happen. They already go over what's about to happen.
Okay.
So literally, it ain't no about to be like, oh, it's about to be random. Whatever happened. No, he knows.
He got knows the script
exactly.
Mm-hmm. He wrote the script.
Executive producer.
Take that. And they said, "It's the D, the D."
Honestly, the whole time I'm
got too many
shit,
D's in your name, bro.
Wow, 3 D's, 3 D's, something not right there. I'm just more concerned about her husband, bro. They gotta sit there. They said the girl from Breakfast Club was like, I was sitting behind her husband. Oh, yeah. He was staring at Diddy hella hard. Like the whole time while they were saying all this shit. I seen
also when she said she was sitting behind the kids too, and then she said when the escort said that Cassie would be initiating the pee, she said that both the kids looked at each other like finally, and I was like, wait, what? The kids? Like, how the fuck do y'all know that this? How the fuck do y'all?
That's disturbing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They more concerned.
But if you remember Lori Harvey, remember she was fucking with King at first, and then she started fucking with Diddy after that.
I thought it was the other son.
Oh, my bad. I
thought it was Justin.
I don't know what.
And then she started messing with Diddy. I thought, and then Diddy snatched from his son.
So if you think about that, some freaky weird shit. Like, you remember your son? You start dating your son's girl. Like,
wasn't he talking to one of the city girls too?
Yeah, he was talking. Yeah, he was talking to one of them.
Carisha.
So they probably got lucky because they just missed it. You know what I'm saying? Because he was like, it looked like he groomed him. You know what I'm saying? Because he got Cassie as soon as I think she was like 19 or whatever. And the way she said that he came on to her, like she was in the bathroom, he just came through the door and forced kissing her. And like she got pretty much.
He used the force to kiss her.
What's it called when you get kidnapped and you end up falling in love?
Stockholm syndrome.
Yeah, basically, because she, like I said, she fell in love, and she got hella jealous because he didn't want him talking or doing nothing with none of the other girls.
That's crazy, bro.
That shit turned, bro. Like I said, there's too many details. Like I said, if you throw 100 details out there and then only 50 of them is true, that's still way too much, bro.
Bro,
that's way too much.
Rubbing
that's
jizz
the
on
most
your
craziest
nipples.
detail ever. And mind you, she said this is going on for like 2 to 3 days. And so the biggest question is, how? Like, that's hella stamina.
That's a lot of jizz.
So, you know, like, they taking hella, like drugs.
Gatorade breaks.
It's not no, ain't no roofies. It's like all ecstasy and shit that keep you up. Like, that's why she remember all the details. You know what I'm saying? She not like, it's alcohol obviously too, but she remember everything. And like I said, it's just, like, to keep yourself going, you that nasty for 3 days, like,
how are you that horny,
nigga?
And that's not that's beyond freaky. Yeah. Like, you are a weirdo, my nigga.
Like I said, we can't use the word freak. We gotta use something else, bro.
Yeah,
because he defeated that.
Cause freaky, like, you feel me? I like to do some freaky shit, but like, not like that.
Here we go. Got that in 4K.
We got it on 4K. I'm gonna clip that one.
Like what?
I like to do some freaky shit.
Like what?
I like to do some freaky shit. I'm about to read this shit.
And then get the clip of him doing the shimmy.
Right. Yeah. Ain't no clip of me doing no shimmy.
Take that. You did a shimmy.
Like what? Al? Like what?
Please tell us. Please.
The people would like to know.
What do you mean?
No comment.
This nigga Al turned. But no, I feel you, bro. Like, we can't use that word for the dealer no more, man. That's out, bro. He is his own slur.
Yeah, it's like, it's beyond.
He Diddy out here, bro.
It's beyond freak, bro.
You Diddy, bro.
Like, yeah, you Diddying. Like, now that's like,
exactly. You have to change it.
Yeah, now you like,
it went from no Diddy, like, nah, you on some Diddy shit, you know, or you Diddying. That might be it. You Diddying.
That's crazy. Doing wrong.
Doing wrong. Doing way too much.
You can't say.
I think that's beyond doing wrong. It's like,
bro. Oh no, I can't say that. That's foul. I can say nothing.
Doing Diddy. I know
no. I can say you puffy, bro.
Chill. Hey.
Nah.
We can't use that one. Man. You Diddying is fine. That's crazy. What you gonna say, Jose?
It'll come up organically. Somebody will come up with something.
No, that was good.
That was good, but it's gonna be a better one for sure. Go ahead, Jose. My bad.
I wasn't.
Okay, you Sean Johnson? That boy over there, Sean Johnson over there.
Johnson & Johnson sound crazy now.
Oh, that's the brand. That's the brand they was using.
You bad boy for life.
Nah, man.
Bruh.
Johnson & Johnson?
But it's funny though, because man, you just it's like the R. Kelly thing when I asked like all the great music that it's like, bro, you hear all these songs, these hits that he was a part of, man. You know what I'm saying?
He wasn't rapping them though.
That
he
nigga,
was a part of it.
R.
Kelly got to sing them
that
shit.
I'm talking about all that shit.
Yeah.
The nigga Josh said she's trying to get sympathy up there being pregnant. Like this nigga Josh out of pocket.
Josh, chill. See now, because of Josh comment, I gotta put the poll up. Did he do it or not? Did he do it?
Did he do it?
Did we do the poll? Hey, Josh said free Diddy, man.
He said he want to do the what? Hey,
nah. Diddy, even if he is innocent, he gotta go. He gotta go to jail.
He ain't innocent though. Like I mean,
he gotta go to jail.
But I've always my questions will be the same as the defense. Like I don't care how much in love I am with somebody. Like nobody can ever have that much power over me for me to do something I don't want to do. Like
P Diddy, like
you know what I mean? It's like
P Diddy,
like the defense is asking Cassie, well, if you didn't like, why didn't you just move? Like if it was like too much, like you know
that's
what
it
I mean?
is with
like,
Stockholm syndrome, bro. That's why it's like an actual thing. Because
I'm not disagreeing. I'm not disagreeing. Like I get it.
Of course you're not gonna. Bruh, no, you're never gonna be in a situation like that. Absolutely not. It's very rare for men to be in a situation like that. Women are very emotional creatures. You see how she said that she went from I don't really want to mess with you to
no, but
I'm
like
a very jealous woman.
Let's flip it. There's dudes that will allow their woman to beat on them. Like we've seen clips of it. We've seen it, and they just sit there and take it because they're so much in love with this. Like you can even take it just to that. Like just scratch the surface with saying that. Like no, like. If I don't want you going upside my head, I'm not about to stay with you for you to keep going upside my head.
Some people just can't leave each other.
Like you know what I mean? It's like
I think it's easy for us to say it. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
And we always get to a point to where it be
me to say.
Yeah,
I ain't going out.
But even with the Diddy thing, and y'all talking about the rubbing the cum and all that shit.
The
like
jizz. Let's say the jizz.
the jizz, the semen, whatever you want to call it.
Let's use a different word every
Yeah,
time.
even doing all of that, it's like that sound wild as hell to us, right? But it's like we only 4 people out of all these people that's in the world, right? So it's
all
like
raised different communities, different
areas. Yes, you know what I'm saying. So it's like
some people have been raised in households where this is okay.
So we putting this on New York?
No, but it's
no, it gets to the point. No, real fuck them niggas. Shout out New York. Shout out New York.
I'm not on a New York hat right now.
I don't know. He said, Alan.
No, I'm just saying, are we?
Albert.
I thought, are we putting this on New York?
No, we can't do that.
Yeah, so I mean,
no, we can't do that.
I'm still good.
But I'm just saying, like,
I'm still in the clear.
We're talking about Yen is wilding. Yen, I hope not, bruh. I hope not.
Oh wow.
I think you trolling right now.
PP. Go in the shower from Holly Berry.
I don't know about P.
Look, Jose said Jose might be fucking with it too.
Is it Halle Berry?
Jennifer Lopez said, "Come over for a second."
Let me pee on you.
And not only did you get peed on, but you get money too. You get bands.
Spit in your mouth.
Okay, hold
on. Like how Michael B. Jordan.
You get to have sex with Jennifer Lopez. You get peed on. You get
I'm not getting peed on, blood.
Pee right there.
So do you think no? In this
She's
case,
a squirter.
In this case, you would be Cassie.
That's different.
I'm saying in this case, you would be Cassie. So he wasn't paying her for this.
Oh no, she wasn't getting paid.
That's what I'm saying. You wasn't getting paid for it. You wouldn't be getting paid.
No, but there's benefits. I mean, obviously being Diddy's, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, girl, so would you let Halle Berry and Jennifer Lopez pee on you?
Just right here.
No.
He said just right here
in the mouth.
In the mouth.
Now listen.
On your face.
What if they were squirters and you consider it?
No.
Jose said he a freak. Jose
getting banged. He said Halle Berry.
Oh wow.
Aim for the knees.
What's that one name? Hurricane Chris.
You see the comment?
Halle Berry.
Wait. Jose, you said you about to squirt? Let me get my cup. You about to squirt? Let me get my cup. Hold on, girl.
Nah, I was just playing.
No, don't switch it on down. Don't switch it on down. Stand on that.
I reserve the right.
You just open the floodgates. You said you got some work to do when you get home.
I reserve the right to change my mind.
Plastic laid out when he get home.
Hey, tell me better backpedal that shit.
Hey, get on my man back. We at work.
On that one.
We at work right now.
What was it? Horrible bosses, wet work.
Oh my god.
Hey man, we at work, man. Hey man.
Oh man.
Yeah, so man, shit, Diddy crazy, boy.
That is crazy.
Hey, you want to know what's cold,
man.
Though? The cold thing is, I don't even know what the trial is for anymore. Like, after all this is done, like,
it's over.
We can't let him out.
I'm never,
you know what I'm saying?
We cannot. That's what I was saying. He gotta go. You got to go,
I
nigga.
don't care. It's bad.
You was a freakazoid.
100 of these details, 50 of them are true.
It's bad.
You're done.
The jizz was enough. The jizz is up.
Jizz on the nipples is crazy.
Other niggas jizz is
not
diabolical, nigga.
You taking it a step further. You wiping it off somebody else. Come on, bro.
Even if it's your jizz, it's ridiculous. But the fact that you take it a whole nother nigga, like in multiple, like come on, dog.
That's super OD. Cause you can't even say gay.
That's beyond gay.
Yeah, so you can't even be disrespectful.
You got another nigga.
That shit is over.
You got another nigga next generation.
Something happened in Diddy's past where he said, "You know what? This is not enough." He must have fucked so many people. No, wait. Listen what I'm about to say. He must have fucked so many people that he said it's not enough. I'm not saying he just fucked girls. He fucked too many people to the point where it was not enough anymore.
Yeah, bro. I think it comes down to like let's just put the men, women aside. Like they're talking about just the activities in the bedroom, like just the thought, like you obviously he just come out of nowhere and be like, I want jizz on my nipples. Like, you know, it had to have been stages throughout all of these years. I'm like, I want to take it to this level.
You know how disrespectful it is for him to have regular sex? Like, wait, you want me to get in the bed with you?
He probably don't get off to that. You know what I'm saying? He can't.
It's
you know
not
what I mean?
possible.
Yeah, it's not possible.
It's not possible.
Like, just like what y'all just said. The script. He need that script. This is what gets him there. This is what, you know what I mean. This is what
went from producing videos to producing porn.
Yeah, and
his own,
exactly.
But his own fetish.
Thank you, God, for not making me that. Cause goddamn, boy, I can't imagine being that fucking freaky,
we talked about this so many times in this pod, where certain people get to a certain level or a certain amount of money where there are no more rules, bro.
Yeah, you
can go to certain areas where for you got so much money, you don't got the normal rules as a normal human being, so you don't even look at yourself. It's so hard for us to imagine being at a stage in life where we don't look at ourselves as normal humans. Yeah. That's crazy, bro. To not look at yourself as a normal human being.
Yeah.
But people, like, normal human beings are like cattle.
Yeah.
That's a scary mindset to have. You can get real dangerous. Yeah. And a lot of people that run the world in that industry think like that, bro. This is our
everywhere you go, bitches is, oh my God.
Exactly.
Oh my God, Diddy.
Bro, he got his label young. He been rubbing elbows. He got put on by the right people, young.
He been finessing since the beginning.
Yeah, since the beginning. You know what I'm saying? Got all this money. Everybody telling you the man. Everybody, you know what I'm saying? You this, you that, you this, you that. Times that by adding 30 years to that after all these years, and just imagine all this shit. And after a while, it's like you can't have regular sex. I'm not saying for him, he just couldn't have regular sex no more. So it's like, let's elevate it. You can't live a regular life no more.
I like what Yin said.
It's like a movie to him, bro.
Yin is making my point.
He's like a movie character.
He's not on trial for being a freak though. He on trial for being a RICO, criminal activity. That was my point of saying, what are we even doing here at this point? Like, all this shit that came out.
The nigga in a RICO by himself?
No. It's all the people that was helping him. All the people that was getting the baby oil. All the people getting the baby oil. Everybody all the security guards. Because he had hella security guards.
Can you imagine buying baby oil for a nigga and now you about to get in the RICO?
Bro, picking niggas up, picking bitches up, doing all this shit, listening.
Where is Farnsworth Bentley?
He probably been gone.
Where's Farnsworth?
He probably been gone.
That's one of my main, because that was Diddy's right hand.
He was probably Cassie before Cassie.
That nigga still on his umbrella.
He was the first Cassie.
That's coming out.
Oh my God.
But they wasn't like personally in there. I think one of the girls from Making a Band.
Danny Kane.
No, but one of the girls from
Mr. Farnsworth
smashed. Or
Did
whatever.
you jizz on Diddy's nipples?
I forgot they was all staying in the house or whatever, and Diddy told her to come upstairs. And she was supposed to be married at the time. It's the light-skinned chick from the band.
The singer?
Chopper was like, I saw her go upstairs.
Sarah.
She came back there. Sarah. She came back down. She was all messed up. And I'm like, damn, bro. Like I said, she got a husband at the house. You know what I mean?
Hey, this might be the first ever sex Rico ever.
The Freako.
Josh said Cassie should be included in the Rico.
Wait, but I'm not gonna lie. When you was talking about the flying people out in the ordering of the services, she was doing that too, though, right?
She had to though.
Yeah, that's why. You know what I'm saying?
So her argument is
she was a victim.
She was a victim. She was under distress. So because her not doing it will cause her getting beat on and all type of shit. You know what I'm saying? She was in fear for her life, and the videos coming out. So she was blackmailed.
And then she
that's
also,
her argument.
She said that when she didn't feel like it or didn't want to do stuff, he would like call her boring and this and that. So that's one of the reasons she said
that was in the beginning.
And she just flipped that. She was like, I'm boring. All right, let's go get some
this. She didn't want him doing that with nobody, another girl or any other female. So
and this is also before the P. So this is Freak Off was just the baby oil, in the sex workers and stuff like that. It
started off light.
Yeah, and that's when she was like, I don't know. And he was like, oh, you boring. And then it started to escalate. When she got in there, it was a wrap. Once the drugs got involved, because she was also hooked on the drugs too. So she would be on and off being hooked on these drugs because she would have to take them every single time. That shit is wild, bro.
Bro, putting fucking drugs and baby oil, like your mind gotta be working sometime. Like you said, it's beyond freaky, bro. Like who thinks to just let me just if I could just find a way to mix baby oil and
like some rich nigga shit. Like that's
because you gotta talk to chemist.
Yeah,
right.
It's like I said, it's baller. Don't get me wrong, it's absolutely baller.
And the chemist was like,
crazy.
You gotta buy 1,000 bottles of baby oil.
I got the perfect pick.
Well, I mean,
I got the right mix. You got the chemist.
You gotta think about you gotta think about your skin is porous. Think about how many times we done heard cops and people touching something that's covered in fent and like not actually ingesting it, but just touching it. Like, so I mean, that's not too far fetched. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just saying, like the mind frame, like to come up with thinking of like, all right, we can't have a regular freak off. We got to get this drugged up baby oil so everybody's just hallucinating and shit. Like, you feel me? So we can just do whatever the fuck we want. You seen the movie? What's the movie that just came out? That Zoe, what's her name? She it was her first. It's with the Channing Tatum, and they were on the island. And shit. You seen that movie?
Not to see.
Line.
Not seen it.
It's
The House.
He's like paparazzi or something.
He's a famous.
He like famous, and he take the people to this island.
That's basically Diddy
to his house in the island.
Yeah. So bruh. So
that's a really scary comparison because it seems exactly.
It seemed like that's literally what's going on.
But they were forgetting. People that involved with Diddy did not forget. They remember everything. They were just being escorted. I mean, was it when you?
What?
When you take something, but if you don't do what I say, I'm gonna release this. They being blackmailed, I guess.
Yeah, extorted.
Extorted. Yeah. Okay. So. And real quick, Santana, I don't know if you heard though, but she didn't want to be a bit boring in the beginning. We all had girls. Well, let me rephrase that. We know girls that will crash out over you. Like they want to talk to you so bad, they don't give a fuck what you want to do or how you treat them. They just want to be your bitch to the point where you can disrespect them and they still gonna stick around. That's the kind of level that she was at when she was talking about not being boring.
Yeah,
for sure.
Nigga said, "Hey, bitch,
no.
Hey,
come
bitch.
on, bro. We had them crashing out. I'm talking about
I know.
You know what I'm saying?
Nigga, Bryce,
no seatbelt.
Yeah, they was like, hold on. I can be in Bryce
already in hot water.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Thank the Lord, bro. He didn't put that into us. How you feel?
No, but like I said, we all, because to us that's kind of a turnoff. Like you don't fuck with
bodily fluids and shit.
No, I'm saying having a girl kiss your feet and like.
Yeah,
it's like coming to America. Bitch, I'm about to step on you.
It's like coming to America. He didn't want the bitch that hop on one foot and bark like a dog. He had that bitch probably still barking. You feel me? You don't want that. You went to New York to get. You feel me? You want somebody who can bounce ideas off of and shit. Somebody that
now we might deal with a chick like that to cash out. You know what I'm saying? But when they start getting too crazy, you're like, all right, that's a stage 4 clinger. You know what I'm saying? You got to cut that. You got to let that.
Hey,
you got to let go. You know what I'm saying?
I'll say this. I'm not gonna try to get myself in trouble, but I say this: every man has a journey. You go from a boy to becoming that man, and you go through. You know what I'm saying? Those people that you're talking about, and then you end up at the top of the hill, you know what I'm saying? And you doing your thing. But hey,
that's
you gotta live and learn, man,
like,
to get over that.
Like you gotta have morals. You know what I'm
you gotta
saying?
get over that after a while.
Yeah. And then some niggas are just so freaky that they never get over it, and they just gotta.
Stuff has happened to them. Like it's not misunderstand that too, because stuff could have happened to them in their past where they kind of like they were victims, so they become the predator.
Well, that's what Jaguar Wright was saying, and I know like Jack, shouldn't
even said that.
Shouldn't, but the shit's so weird now that we gotta start kind of taking with some of the shit.
She was on some Orlando Brown shit. She was crashing.
She was saying like, you feel me? Like when she was going to the party, she was saying all the same shit. Like, and you know, everybody like, man, come on, bro. Like niggas ain't wilding out like that. But now we starting to see like this nigga was wilding.
I put the poll up. Did he do it? It's 92% yes. Somebody for sure said no.
But my whole thing is it's video clips of him at certain parties. Like like if you under a certain age or this or that, it's time for y'all to leave because what's about to happen, y'all need to be a part of. Like so. That man kind of telling on, like he been telling, like nobody was thinking it was going to that extent. Right. Like, you know what I'm saying? So like the signs have been there clearly, but it's like, no.
Yeah, you gotta be in the know. You gotta be in that bracket of what we was talking about with people that don't consider human beings anymore. You at the top, you different now. I don't even know what to call them. Superior humans. They think they are way different, you know what I'm saying?
It's basically, it's like the people that pay for the entertainment on Squid Games. Like they see people as it's entertainment.
So it's the reason why movies like that and Hostel exist, because that is a part of reality, as a part of our reality. Yeah, there's shit out there that you can do that with. You can play games with people like Mr. Beast did it. He did it for real. You get a certain amount, he put it on TV, but just imagine niggas that's not putting it on TV.
So I'm saying, you know bro, like before the internet and shit, bro.
Round up a hella homeless people that's conscious and be like,
before the internet, if you was a weirdo,
you don't remember bum fights?
But rich ones, you know what I'm saying? Just imagine. Sax would absolutely do it.
No.
You want to do bum fights for real?
I wouldn't. Would I be a part of it?
No, you'll hire some bums to fight. You had the money to entertain you. Hey, bro. That
shit was. I hate to say that, but them clips on YouTube were comedy.
They do it for like $10 too.
They had bum boxing too.
Bum boxing is hilarious.
Yep, I seen that.
But we get $5.
This is at the very small level though. But they're doing this because we're not people that at the small level have these ideas are late. This has been going on, bro.
Or what's that episode of Black Mirror, bro? Remember when when they was put this and her husband had to do that crazy shit on the internet?
Yeah. That's
like he was wilding. He was wilding, and then nigga found out at work.
The dummies live or something like that.
You remember that?
Yeah, but just like he was wilding out for doing that. His coworker was the one fucking be watching that shit, so it's like
paying money to people,
and that's what I'm saying.
That's another level of freak too.
And that's what I'm saying earlier. It's like the more I don't be surprised by shit, I'll be like, damn, I ain't heard that yet. But at the same time, I'll be like, all right, cool. I'm gonna just add that to the list.
Why. So why is he doing it?
Yeah,
he's doing it to save his wife from dying. You feel me? So he could pay for her shit so she, you feel me? So she could be free and all that. So man, it's
that movie is called The Hunt. I love that movie. Yeah, it was a movie where famous people or like rich people had round up regular people from all around.
But remember what you call Ice-T was in a movie like that back in the day.
Fuck it's called something in the game. Fuck, I forgot what it's called.
You motherfuckers in the game, Ice-T.
It's called The Hunt. The Hunt is really good. It's a good movie. But it was crazy because The Hunt was getting people sexually assaulted. They were getting people that was going viral. So say if you was viral for doing the dance or you was viral for being a Trump supporter, they will kidnap you and put you on this little preserve and have you have to fight to your death. But it was people that went viral. It were people that they didn't really like. Like it was crazy. Like say if you famous and somebody go viral for doing something you don't like. You know what I'm saying?
Is that the one on the preview where they was like, oh, they probably really ain't gonna kill us, and then they pop, bro, and everybody took off running?
Yeah.
That's just a lot of like the escape room was kind of like that. It was that one movie where they was all sitting around the table like playing Truth or Dare or whatever. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like it's a whole bunch of movies where it's just rich niggas who just like, all right, we bored. Let's fucking.
Yeah. What was the one where it called The Menu or something?
That was a good one too.
Yeah, that
was kind of like that too, right?
Yeah, he was a chef. Yeah,
The Menu was hella good.
It was bro that played Voldemort.
Yeah.
Yep.
Ray Fiennes.
Yeah. Like I said, I don't understand it because I don't get it because obviously I'm not rich, but it's like one of them things where it's like you get so much time, you get so much money, and like you said, you have so much sex. It's like after a while, it's like, all right, what's next? So not even out the bedroom, it's like doing other shit like y'all mentioning. Like it's just them being bored with they money. You know what I'm saying?
After you have sex with like 7 bitches at the same time, it's like, yeah,
what's next?
It's like, real quick, I want to give a quick shout out to Yella. We all want to send you our love. You know why? You know, keep your head up. You know we fuck with you. Always happy to see you hop in the chat. We love you, Yella.
Shout out Yella, man.
Shout out Yella.
Loyal. We gonna reciprocate.
But yeah,
that's another one. Beat this. That's what I was about to say. I could have swore John Leguizamo was in one too. The Pest. I remember that movie.
The Pest. They was hunting him.
Yeah, remember he had to wear that vest with a target on the back of it. That was an old school. That's when John Leguizamo was still hella young.
What?
He said, so niggas still listen to Meek Mill? What happened with Meek Mill?
Because he was with Diddy, remember?
Yeah, I know that part. I think, but Meek Mill said he
said if somebody could find some shit, he'd give him like 100 bands or some shit like that. And he put out like a bounty, like if niggas could find like something where he did.
Oh yeah, he did something crazy. Yeah. Facts.
What you talking about?
Fresh, I love when Fresh said what? You niggas don't do your research.
Niggas still fuck with Meek Mill.
Diddy? Are you asking do Diddy trauma? I mean, I know from all the documentary that they just released, we found out a lot about his upcoming, and yeah, it seemed like he did have some trauma. We mentioned that earlier.
I was gonna say, the Jaguar Wright says that his mama was like, and apparently that's not even his real. Well, it's Jaguar Wright, but like,
I'm not getting my information from her. But I watched documentaries where they explain his upcoming and how his mom. He was it was just him and his mom in a certain area, and he definitely had a tough and like a traumatic upbringing, but he had to go hard. You know what I'm saying? She was on him tough. You know what I mean? Go. Like, he had to fend for himself. He had to do a lot of shit for himself. He had to become violent, basically, because he was so small. But he also had the drip. So imagine you being, like, icy, but you kind of timid. But people will beat you up, take the shit, or you in a new area and niggas don't fuck with you like that. And so, but you can't go home crying because you're going to get it worse when you get to the house. So you got to turn up.
Yeah, bro. She created a monster. It's crazy.
Yeah.
She created a straight diddler.
Yeah, and I think it was a couple of cases where he was already turning up on females when he was in school. Like, I think damn near college or something like that. He was already beating up bitches and whatever. And it was just crazy, you know what I'm saying? But he was able to get a lot of shit wiped, you know what I mean? All this shit only came out in like a recent, like that one documentary. That shit is probably the most viral shit ever, bro.
Blood. That nigga trying to grow people on his nipples, bro. He trying to massage jizz.
How would you feel as his son or his like
Akum? Shout out, what's up?
Hearing that,
we definitely talked about that. The Squid Game. You said what?
Like, how would you feel being his kids and hearing that?
Apparently,
because regardless if they stayed in the courtroom or not, they gonna hear the shit from being on social media. People probably sending them shit like.
And this is assuming that the kids don't know.
Just imagine
because like, in some cases people be acting like the kids is a part of it.
Her baby in her stomach like.
Like what?
Nah, somebody
what chemicals in my head right now?
Part of it.
Somebody was saying somebody already done dropped a meme talking about Cassie husband, and left the courtroom talking about, bitch, you ain't tell me all this happened.
Yeah, nah. He, like I said, the way they were saying he was.
How can you look at her the same after that?
She probably just told this nigga, hey, before you come in here, some shit's about to be said.
I'm pretty sure because
he was like, about to go.
He was like, no, it's unconditional.
I think he's white too.
Yeah, he is white. He's white.
I'm almost sure she already told him everything, so he couldn't be surprised. Because walking in here being surprised by this, and having to hear her say it and cry and pregnant with your baby, that's out.
Oh man! And the craziest part is Cassie is bad. She's so bad, but it's like once you hear all that, you like, man.
She's still bad, bro.
She's smacking.
She bad.
And Charlamagne don't make it no better. He was like, was she rubbing it on like a DJ scratching disc? Charlamagne is a cat, bro.
That's so nasty.
Hey, but the point of his kids figuring out wasn't there some in some case where they said that his sons was involved at all?
I think the sons. That's why the sons are not tripping. That's why I said I don't think
it's more the daughters they talking about.
Because the stupid one, King Combs, came out the next day after he got arrested. Like y'all raided the wrong house.
Yeah, like
the fuck. Shut up. Well, don't shut up because I want this shit to come out. But at the same time, what are you doing, bro? You hot. Like you fuck with your daddy. That's scary. Like, you know what I'm saying? You got your kids turned up too. Your sons on that same timing.
Ain't no dirty money.
He's like,
all right, man. Final thoughts. We've been in here for a minute, man. What's the final thoughts on this Diddy situation?
I have no final thoughts.
He done took all your thoughts, huh?
He dump over this nigga. Bro.
Yeah, nah, it's
this
bad,
nigga is a.
I'm open. My ears are open.
Yeah, fan.
No final thoughts. It's just I'm still listening because shit. Tomorrow we could wake up in the group chat and have something else.
It's still ongoing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
This trial ain't over.
Yeah, I can't give no final thoughts.
Once the froth touched the nipples, it was over.
What?
The froth. That's ridiculous.
Whoa.
Yeah,
bro,
man,
like the episode of Rick and Morty, is this nigga a cone nipple or is he what was the other one?
Oh, whoa.
Remember the cone nipple, the Rick and Morty, they had the races? Nah, this nigga, man.
What?
It's been a minute, man. I don't know.
Who ordered the frosting? Shit.
Frosting on nipples is
between
bussin'.
Yeah, nah, I ain't even between. Like I said, this shit done got so crazy. Niggas not even looking into it.
Nasty
Nobody
nigga.
Cares about the Rico case no more.
Not at all.
They want to see, like I said, they may release the freak off tapes. They still considering it because they about to watch it, but is it gonna be to the public?
You know who
trying to find out?
You know who the most mad though? This nigga Kanye. Nigga didn't admit it.
No attention right now.
He admitted he sucked his cousin, and now he just everybody don't even care.
Yeah, nobody.
Okay. So you just admitted that for no reason, nigga.
We got So Kanye about to have something come up for sure.
Kanye for sure got something.
He got to drop a video.
I like jizz on. He gonna say something. He gonna say something wild.
He probably gonna do a Sean John collab or something. You know what I'm saying?
No, it's gonna be if he on the same timing he been on, it's gonna be something crazy.
What will he do?
Absolutely, nigga. Diddy is winning the attention right now.
Diddy won.
Yeah, for sure. It's bad.
We gonna be talking about Diddy for the next 50 years.
I don't think nobody give a fuck about no criminal case. We want the details on the freak off, and are you gonna tell us who else was involved?
So how freaky was he?
You know what's crazy? You know who she didn't mention? Justin Bieber, Usher. None of these so far
names came up yet.
Nobody names popped up. But if she say something about Justin Bieber or Usher,
that nigga at the house sweating right now.
We gonna have to do it live that day.
Man. Can you imagine,
how crazy it's gonna be, bro? That's how crazy.
This why niggas die.
Yeah.
This is exactly why. Because
you know Justin Bieber been crashing out lately. Because he probably like, bro, this shit about to fuck. He's about to start talking.
Closing in. The walls is closing in.
The walls closing in, bro.
Man.
It's going to be bad, bro.
I mean, I know you seen when him and Diddy was in front of the Lamborghini. And he was like.
That was terrifying.
He was like, yeah, man, I got my little young party. And Bieber was like, can we just go hang with some girls? And he was like, nah. I'm like,
you with me for the weekend.
I'm like, oh,
damn,
man.
bro. Your parents done signed you over, bro.
Yeah, bro.
8-week trial. Oh my god, nigga,
that's a long time.
And we only on what, day 3?
Day 3, and the details are insane.
In the
I can't imagine what's gonna come out by the 8th week.
Oh, yeah, the defense. They
gonna start talking about the other celebrities. I'm telling you, they gonna drop these videos regardless. The videos are being dropped to the public. If not, people are about to see them. And they gonna be talking about this shit.
Mm-hmm. Somehow they gonna get leaked.
Shannon Sharp just got swiped under the rug.
That's what he good too. He good. He better shut the fuck up.
He better shut the fuck. Keep doing your nightcap, Ocho.
Come on, Diddy.
Hey,
ski up.
They almost. It's funny because they almost caught her slipping too. We almost forgot about the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? We almost forgot about the Diddy shit with the Shannon Sharp and all the other shit going on.
Yeah.
And it's like, hold on, wait a minute.
Yeah, Diddy been lit since this shit happened. It been that, you know what I'm saying? We just waiting on the details, you know what I'm saying? More details. And this shit is crazy, bro.
Bro, this shit is wild. This is like real movie shit, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I remember back in the day when the OJ shit was like, before, like, you remember how our parents used to be watching, like, every day, like, the OJ trials and shit, bro? Like, this is literally like that, bro. Like, this is like
some... Oh, no, it's just history.
Yeah, it's like...
But this is gonna be even crazier than that, because...
Yeah. I know the old niggas back in my day. It was only murder. Hey,
you got niggas rubbing,
bro.
Come on, niggas.
You young niggas.
Hey, listen, so you said how we on day 3 of an 8-week trial. Hey, listen to this tweet, bro. It says, I was led to believe Diddy was running an organized criminal enterprise, sex trafficking, drugging, and then SA, men, women, and minors. But all I'm hearing from court reports is that he beat up his girlfriend over a decade ago and hires prostitutes for her. And then, bro, sitting there with the coffee like,
oh my God, that's the only thing people care about, bro. Because like I said, I mean, the Rico gonna hit. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna hit. But other than that, what happened? Like, tell us more.
Yeah, once them names get dropped,
is it federal or is it state? I
think it's state.
Oh, he might get off then. Shit.
But didn't the FBI raid his house?
Oh, what's federal?
Oh yeah,
if the FBI raided, that's
I don't
federal.
know. I'll say that. I don't know, but I think.
No, I'm just saying because isn't that? I don't remember. Isn't that who raided? Wasn't it the FBI that raided his cribs?
Bro, check this out.
If this was live,
See that?
If this was live, Yella, it would be crazy. Because I think Witch Call shit was live. I think you can watch OJ trial live.
So Diddy
shut down TV shows. And all
they had a court TV.
Yeah.
Hey, Diddy made Cassie call him Pop, and that's what she called her grandpa.
Damn,
that nigga evil, bro.
That's crazy. And also that's why I was just showing Al. She had a chain that says Pop. Crazy.
Yeah,
it's real.
Man.
I guess he was.
They would be making a killing right now if this was live on TV. It would be crazy. Niggas calling in to work, all type of shit. It's bad. I'm talking about phones would be dead at work for live the whole time.
Nigga, God, nigga, I'd be looking at that shit for sure. Cause nigga, that shit is like like that's better than like TV. Like you can't write that.
Yeah, no. They always say real life is stranger than fiction.
Yeah, you can't write. You can't write this.
This would be a way more turned up. This movie, his movie, will be shitting on. The Zaza Beats movie?
Oh no,
the Zoe Kravitz.
Is
what is it?
50 still gonna sell that documentary?
Blink twice. There you go. I think ain't that the Netflix one?
Did he do it?
Yeah,
about that one.
That's on Netflix, right? Yeah,
it's on Netflix.
I think he already sold it to Netflix. Yeah,
that's what I'm talking about. They show all the shit, all his background.
I ain't watch it.
It's crazy, bro. Bro been catting for a minute.
I doubt he's gonna get found innocent.
Nah, that's bad. Yeah, if he get, I dare you. I dare them, because even if he get found innocent, you think this is gonna get. He is already done.
He's guilty in the court of public opinion.
Yeah, so that's all that matters at the end of the day. And so, I don't know, bro. Niggas gonna still be like, nigga, no Diddy.
He gonna have to move to Bali with Russell Simmons. Yeah, he gonna be out there, Russell Simmons, rubbing jizz on each other.
Nah, it's bad, yeah. It's bad.
Them niggas is wild, boy.
Yeah, it's bad.
Rubbing somebody else's jizz on you, bro. Come on, bro.
Even the Kid Cudi part of it too is crazy.
Your girl to do that is wild.
Yeah, but it says leading up to it, I guess he found the email that Cassie sent to Cudi, and she's gonna bring her stuff to his place. And he grabbed a bottle opener and threatened Cassie, and then called Cudi on a burner phone. And then I guess that led to all that shit. I didn't know that.
He blew his car up though, bro.
I knew about the car thing, but I didn't know that.
That's how I got to that point?
Yeah, got to that point, yeah.
That's the prequel.
It's crazy.
The lead up.
Dude.
Yeah, man. We gonna have to get out of here. We've been on here for a minute, y'all. Let me see the poll. Pause. Everybody said this. Like I said, 94% people said he did it.
It's a wrap.
6. That's right. Look at that poll, yeah. That's how the world gonna view it right there. 94% of the world gonna be like, he did that shit. It's gonna be 6% be like, oh, he probably
start saying survey. Stop saying poll.
Diddy, at Diddy Trial Daily is giving all the updates. Just a heads up, if anybody. It's a good account to follow, I guess.
It could be a toxic relationship, but when you rub jizz on your nipples, you're done.
You're done.
You're done.
You're done.
Don't nobody give a fuck no more.
Spike, baby oil.
It's too freaky. Nobody even talking about him.
This nigga bro shit. Bruh shit said, I'm taking time off work to document every aspect of the Diddy trial. Yeah. That's what you said. The nigga really taking off work.
Yeah, for sure.
How do you even think of some weird ass shit like that?
Yeah.
Like, remember what Stack said? People is paying people. I'm following somebody who's paying somebody to stay in line.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's hella people like that, like the professional line sitters or whatever. Like niggas be doing that for shoe drops and iPhone drops and shit.
We not saying.
What are you saying? Right? You sound crazy. He trolled. He got.
Was you at one of these?
We not saying.
You sounded like you been at these parties or something.
The nigga said gay is in the week.
But you, I know you was right. But I mean, he went beyond gay. It's not gay. It's not gay. You know what I'm saying? It's beyond that. It's beyond that. But he for sure beat the shit out of Cassie, so we know he did that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's not in the question.
It's like you got where planes fly in the atmosphere, and then you got space, and then you got where Diddy at. That nigga up.
Yeah. he over there scraping the heavens.
That nigga over there by Jupiter and shit.
With a finger like, oh shit. That nigga Diddy up there.
That nigga wildin', bro.
Atmospheric. All right, y'all. Make sure if y'all new here, y'all subscribe. Hit that notification bell. We go live.
Oh, they arguing in the comments. Yellow.
Get on them, Yellow. Get them, Yellow.
Get them, Yellow.
But we go live once a week on Wednesdays between 9:30 and 10. And as you can see, we'll stay on for a couple of hours to talk about what's going on. Movies, of course. Since we've been on for so long, we'll continue to cinema verses and our questions next week. This is, we've been on here for a minute, y'all.
It's funny because I actually had questions too. That's hella funny. Finally,
next week
I'll be prepared next week. But I was ready.
They in there arguing like how Lois and Clark was arguing
in the trailer.
People was about to die.
We got some of us got to go to work tomorrow, so I want to hold these guys up.
Oh yeah,
and Stacks over here falling asleep. I'm with you.
Old man Stacks.
He don't have his candies.
All right, I appreciate you guys for coming through. I'm gonna let these guys take y'all out. Right on for pulling up, everybody. Hold on, let me give a quick shout out. Shout out Big Yen. Yeah. Of course, shout out Yella, man. Yeah. We had Santana in here. We had Beaters in here. We had Ukum up in here. We had Fresh up in here. We had Chanel up in here.
Hello.
Shit.
Hello.
Oh shit.
Hello.
Who else? Who am I missing? Oh, we had Fresh up in here. Right on, everybody, for pulling up. And for those who didn't comment in the chat, we appreciate you guys for pulling up as well. Next time, come in, say a few words. We will chop it up. Appreciate everybody.
Hey, it'd be the funniest when niggas come to you and be like, yeah, bro, y'all was doing your thing, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, how come you ain't no comment?
Right.
I liked it, though. Now leave a comment.
Bro, only 7 niggas commented. It was 20-something niggas in here at one point. Yep. And only 7 niggas is commenting.
My coworker, she be like, man, y'all kick